5 Panoverse Collaboration Contest. Just happening tonight. Way late tonight. Way later tonight. So in the meantime, I'm going to do a little stream to keep things going. Hey, Landry, we don't have blue wrenches. We only have purple ones. What do you need them for? For 7 seconds. Is anybody even here? Make your pitch. Every now and then I'll give a wrench if it's for something specific. I'm going to give wrenches at some point again once I get that inner circle built. So, we had a great campfire conversation last night. At least, it was great for me because I was able to learn a lot. I know it probably looked like a little bit of panel drama to some people, but in all of that were 3 little nuggets of gold that I want to share. 2 of them came from our resident socialist, Not Laws, who saved the day with his heroic empathy. So thank you, Not Laws, for that. The challenge, as I see it, this is what I think might be going on in some of these situations. We have people that are coming to these conversations with emotional needs, and there's nothing wrong with meeting emotional needs. I'm not judging that. And there's people coming to the conversations with truth needs, understanding need, clarity needs. And they are in 2 different worlds. They speak 2 completely different languages. And it's trying to bridge the conversations between those 2 needs. And last night, I think we made a little bit of headway. We had a breakthrough with Not Laws. He was able to kind of see both sides and troubleshoot and guide me on what to do a little tiny bit differently. It wasn't a big change, really. And all of a sudden, the conversation was able to move forward. And those 3 things were empathy, space, and then something I want to talk about is grace. They're kind of all tied in, so let me just try to approach this however it comes out. Shift was sharing an experience that she had with Landry. And I had had a very, very similar experience with Landry. And when I focused on that, like, it created this connection with Shift. Like, okay, we're talking about the same, we're not on opposite sides of an event, arguing about what happened. We now are connected by a shared experience. And when I was able to do that, I don't know what it changed in the conversation, but when I was able to focus on Shift is coming out of the same place that you were coming out of when you were in this situation. It created something that we weren't battling anymore. We weren't like opponents anymore, but we were people having a shared experience. So that was one of the things that I think helped. So finding those little points of empathy when you're having difficulty with, when you know you're not trying to deliberately make the conversation go negatively, but it is anyway, it's probably these 2 this mismatch. So if you find yourself in that situation, if you can find some little point of shared experience with the other person to focus on, that where you can relate what they're trying to say to something you've experienced, or just recognize that the experience is similar. That was one thing, one tool that I think can help us. The other one was space, and this is mostly for me, or if you're like me, I think this is another thing that really helped the conversation. I listen and talk at hyperspeed. Plus, I come from a culture that has that cooperative overlapping where everybody talks at the same time. if you go to South Louisiana and hang out around the picnic table and eat crawfish with everybody, you're going to hear 5 or 6 conversations happening all at once, and you're going to move in and out of each one. You're going to listen to this person, respond to this person, then go back into this one. People are going to talk on top of each other. They're going to finish your sentences, all of that. And so that's my conversation style. And so I jump in fast. Sometimes I jump in before they even finish because I know what I need to say and I know where the conversation's going. I'm never wrong. It's it's not like I'm jumping in and getting it wrong. Just I'm doing it too fast. So when I started to pull that back, when I started to give pauses like this, when I started to go on mute when people were talking, it gave some space to the conversation. And I think it brought some of that. They didn't have to fight me at the same time as everybody else to get the. It lowered my threat level. Hey Chuck, good morning. Y'all gearing up, huh? I don't know. I haven't heard from anybody. I have not heard from a single person all morning or last night. DJM was here last night, but she didn't have the final details. As far as I know, it's OTW and it's 10, 11, 8, 8, yeah, like 10 o'clock Eastern or something. 10 or 11. It's going to be late. Um, and the third thing I want to talk about is grace. So those two things, like finding some way to connect with the person's experience and doing that pause, giving some space to the conversation, which honestly, I don't think everyone else has that issue as much as it's something that I notice when I do it differently, it changes the conversation. The third thing is grace. I think this one needs to be in our toolbox, probably right up in the front. This is where it gets hard to describe. So I went up on Landry's panel in one state of mind, thinking it was jokey, playful, everybody was having fun, celebrating, and I said something and he took it a different way. He took it that I was being negative or as an attack or aggressive. The other night, Shift made a joke and Landry took it a certain way. And so then Landry said something to Shift and she took it a certain way. This tendency to take things in a more negative way than the person probably intended. What I mean by grace is giving the person the benefit of the doubt, giving them the most generous interpretation. So if I'm on a panel and you think that I'm there to cause trouble, if you give me grace, you can kind of open yourself to the fact that maybe he's just here like everybody and just cut him a little slack. Don't be so eager with the reaction button and the interpretation in the moment like that. And it's hard. I'm not perfect at it either. Had Landry given Shift a little bit of grace with her joke and not immediately jumped into tell me about your childhood, it could have softened the interaction. If Shift had given Landry a little bit of grace with the childhood content. Like maybe he's just reacting to the joke landed wrong and now he's reacted to it. I don't need to escalate it beyond that. There's little moments in all of these panel conflicts and probably real life ones when we can find like we're kind of at it's a point that's a little more dynamic than normal and we can tilt it toward less conflict or we could tilt it toward more conflict. Hey, Landry, this is what I do here. I don't know if you know this. I'm wrapping it up from yesterday and I'm trying to extract the lessons and the tools that we can learn from it. So this is not a loop. This is an attempt at resolution. It's a very practical conversation about the takeaways. And that's very on brand for me. So if it's boring or irritating or whatever to you, just go watch another channel for a second or be patient or anything. Now, see, this is a moment I could give Landry grace. And I could say, oh, he's just making a little joke. You don't have to get all defensive about it. So that's what I'm talking about. Finding those shared connection points, giving space to the conversation, like not giving pauses, not jumping in too quick, giving some breathing room to it. Um, Bringing maybe the speed or the heat down just a little bit if you can. And then this grace thing. And we're so ready to fight here, and we're so ready to interpret each other in the worst possible way. And then when we have these conversations, a lot of times we find out that that's not what was really going on with the person. So if we can kind of just keep that in mind, and we might be able to minimize some of these conflicts and or start bridging this emotion truth divide. Yes, we are. I'm going to drop the link. We're going to talk about it. Um, we're going to hype it up today. I've said everything I have to say about the recent stuff unless it comes up again or there's a reason to talk about it. There's the link. I don't have details. I'm as in the dark as everybody else. DJM was here last night, but nothing was finalized. I still believe it's OTW's channel, and then y'all can restream to yours. And it's sometime late tonight. Hello, Ghostface. I know that. Well, when it's outright slander, if they're saying Cynthia that fucking bitch, which this is me showing grace right now. Shut up, Jeff. You don't have to show grace to that. That's not in, that's there's no ambiguity to that. I think grace happens when there's ambiguity. Like, did that? I think that person just threw shade at me, but am I sure about that? That's when you show the grace. If it's very obvious that they just came for you, you don't have to show the grace. You can still like choose a reaction that minimizes the conflict, but I don't know if grace would that particular tool would work in that situation. Chucks, what happened? Who's OG? Oh, Artho guy. Yeah, I missed all of that. I had enough little panel drama of my own. And hey, Philip. And hey, Frank. We have another Frank. We do have cow and chicken today. You will get to see those two. Funky time. Cow, funky time, chicken. And hello, Chuck. That's just this. That crosses to me. That crosses over to malice. If somebody's wishing death on somebody, they're probably a psychopath, and that's malicious. That nobody has to deal with that. In fact, I lost a regular here for that very reason because they were doing those kind of threats to somebody in the chat over and over and over, and I tried to get them to stop 3 or 4 times, and they would not stop, and I can't have them on the panel anymore. That's how serious I take something like that. That to me is not a grace thing. Yeah, you could call it whatever you want at that point. You can take them off your panel. You can leave the panel. That is like we're gonna have to start tiering this stuff, and that's like an escalation tier where these actions are now justified. Leaving the panel, kicking them off the panel, blocking them from the chat, etc. That's a line that was crossed. Philip, you could be onto something. I don't know if you were around for my big transformation into a Christian Satanist and then now kind of not even a Satanist anymore. And I was even searching for Christ for a while, and all of that was happening. So that could be some spillover from that it opened me to grace. Plus, I don't know if y'all know this, nobody believes this. I do conflict resolution for a living. And I did it professionally for the county for like 2.5 years. My goal is to find ways to not have the conflict worse and to have everybody get it resolved as much as possible so people can restore community, which I think is good for everybody, and collaborate together, which I also think is good for everybody. So, panel verse contest. It's a collaboration. All right, let's see. We also have a video from Landry. Oh, this is looks like the one we looked at last night. So we'll do some art, some salon today too. I plan to kind of be here as long as needed, so I can hang out however long. If people want to come up, talk, dance, play videos, music, show art like we've been doing, that's fine. I'm just trying to get the momentum going for tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that was part of the issue is that I kept trying to have Jesus moments, but they weren't coming. So the panel's open. You're welcome to come up, and we will announce details as soon as we hear them. In fact, we have a, oh my God, y'all are not going to believe this. Frank just dropped another chicken. Don't have a cow, dude. Have a cow and a chicken. So why don't we watch this trailer? I think it's not really a trailer, but it's panel verse related. So shout out to Jesus, right? Okay. This is from Landry to get us in the mood for tonight, or perhaps to subliminally program the judges and audience, or sabotage his competition, or himself. We'll find out. Blue Wrench. Here we go. Like, subscribe. I'll drop your channel. Wow, I like that. Ooh, love that. Oh, are those ape skulls? Oh, a wrench. They're purple on my screen. I never see blue. Landry, I think you're improving. This has way more flow and variety and story elements. I love those flowers. I like the energy. I love that. I want that vase so bad. AI is going to be able to make cool shit like that now. Yo, our home decor just got leveled up. Amazing. I can't wait. Oh, I feel like I'm living in a shack now. Is that eye booger theme motif recurring theme now in the videos? The eye snot. Love that piano. Wow. Is this a Moose collaboration? Some of this look like Moose work, unless you're learning the Moose style. I love that guy on the right. Yeah, him. Landry, this might be some of your best one. I like that it's consistent. You're doing different things with the same image instead of a bunch of choppy random. Oh, is that the slaves? The unslaved slaves? That's so Moose, off into the wild. You'll see him when you see him. Man, look at that Moose. Dang. I don't know whether to be scared or go warm up the bed. There's that elusive blue wrench. Who is Potato Sack Head? I'm not sure who that represents. All right, well, maybe a little taste of things to come. It was happening in the moment. Well, originally we were going to have it here, and I'm in the contest. Oh, like they could cheat. This is the panelverse. That's a lot of trust. OTW, you're not going to cheat and sabotage the chat or anything tonight, are you? Like, we'd be able to tell, wouldn't we, if somebody's comment disappears? Yeah, I don't know. Do y'all think we could trust each other enough to get through about an hour, hour and a half of stream? Because the work's already going to be done. All we're going to be doing is showing the video, so there's not even any point of deleting comments. See, you could give her some grace here and just say that she's trying to think through she's being proactive and just trying to think through all the scenarios. It's sometimes it's good to have someone that can think of all the little things that. Oh, I don't know about this comment approval because I have mine set to where anybody can type. Yeah, you're right. I think this is a good point. I don't know the answer, but it is something to be. I mean, this is our first collaboration, so we don't know how much we could all trust each other. I mean, I was trying to sabotage for crying out loud, so I don't know. We should 100% trust anybody, but at the same time, this is a whole exercise in trust because we all believe that we could pull this off as a panelverse. So it's kind of a paradox. I wonder what the AI would say about it. How would it solve it? Oh, the collaboration has begun. I think so too, for the reasons that convinced me when they brought me the idea. The production setup. He's by far better positioned to produce something like this than my channel is. And he has the soundboard, he has the skill, the know-how. He has a bigger, and the other thing is the audience. I think he's going to bring more eyeballs because he's not only his channel, but he's networked into other channels, and I'm just one little channel out here by myself. So you get the networking effect, and you get a better production studio. Yep, see? But technically, you could give him some grace here too. Maybe he's just making a friendly joke with his competition. Yeah, Joe, we should all get diplomas tonight. I think this has been some kind of transition point for a lot of us. Look at him starting throwing his little rumors into the pot. God, will we make it to Sunday? We might not need a artistic competition by tonight. We might be ready to go into the Thunderdome together. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm hearing from one of the contestants right now. All right. Oh, well, Joe, that's why. That's very uncharacteristic of you. It's very good sportsmanly. It's really kind of showing all the rest of us up, and it keeps us, it keeps the intel out. Because Flo dropped out. Flo abandoned us. Flo walked. Flo doesn't get any of this. He's not coming in on any of this glory. This is our thing. If Flo wants to show up and make us all money, he could do that. But he gave up his part in this. Besides, Flo's channel is nasty. He has gross people on. I mean, I shouldn't talk. All right. Let me give Flo some grace. Oh God, help me. Oof. Sorry, I'm doing social media at the same time. People are asking questions about the contest. I don't have my producer's assistant today. Well, I don't think they were in the first. Like they didn't even. They put their name in the hat, but they didn't commit to any kind of follow up. Um, Let me think about that more. But one thing I said last night was that maybe we're working with two different truths here because I kept calling it truth versus emotion. But I think the emotional people are not. It's not like they're not interested in truth. So maybe that's just a poor framing. And it could be something like they're looking for some kind of emotional truth, and I'm looking for some kind of factual truth. But so they could it could be a conflict of different types of truths. You're right. To me, is here's what I think about Flo, and you all know I like Flo. He's my homie. Um, if we're trying to elevate the panelverse and like show the potential and all the good we can, is Flo's really the best? It's I mean, let's be honest. Flo's is a trash pit. Is that where we want to try to, or maybe that is the best place? But I feel like Flo is going to grift on all of our efforts, and he didn't even participate. Like he dropped out, and then he gets rewarded with getting to host it. Yeah, there was. Oh, this is the OTW Flow War. I think we should. I think OTW has earned the right to host it more than Flow has, and I would like to support OTW because he's actually part of the contest than Flow, who dropped out. But let's get another opinion from one of our regular viewers and participants. And let's see what color hat he's wearing today. Welcome. What's up?
Good news, everyone. Because of the scapegoating last week, I'm trusting people far less, myself for far more. So I should be able to find the clip I, the clips I need for Jack Telcott within the next um, 16 to 20 hours using a new system I set up using the spreadsheet and my transcript program.
I feel like I should stop you right here. I heard very little of that because your mic was coming in low, but I don't know if the audience might have caught more of
The,
it.
the mic is locked
That's a
at
lot better.
the mic is locked at one volume. I already fixed that.
Like when you lean forward, I think it came in a lot clearer.
Yes, the mic is locked to a single volume. I fixed that already, so that's not an issue anymore. It was a
Well,
browser
I didn't hear
setting.
what you had said, so
It was a browser setting. The mic is on at 80% statically.
whatever the numbers are saying, my ears are not receiving your words.
Yes, so it's. I know for certain it's on your end. My mic is statically set to one volume. It won't be modified by any
Okay,
application.
well, what do I do about it if it's on my end? Because every other time someone's come up and I couldn't hear them, it's been their mic.
Well, no, for certain it's not my mic because it's set to one
Well,
volume. It's not being
we
adjusted.
apparently we can hear each other because we're able to argue. So what were
Yes,
you saying
yes. So
before?
what I was saying is that I'm trusting people far less and my software far more, and I should be able to find all the clips I've been looking for my debate within the next 16 hours or so. I'm just using the spreadsheets and my transcript program that I found.
Are you using AI?
No, I don't. Well,
Oh wow,
well,
you're your own AI in
here.
this.
No, so here's the thing. AI is a nebulous term. It's a very nebulous term. So just the way people use it, it just kind of means software.
Well, they
So
use it to mean Chat GPT, Gemini, stuff like that.
yeah, well, yeah. Today means those things. Just they meant moving units around automatically for the computer, and tomorrow part means something else. So
Just kind of the stuff we've all been doing on here, where we get the AI to structure things or look at a problem or say, "Hey AI, this is what I'm working on. What's your opinion on how I should organize this or where I should go next?" That kind of stuff. Chat
I'm u-
GPT is what I use for that.
I'm using LibreOffice Calc and the a spreadsheet transcript pulling website,
Oh, oh.
YouTubetranscript.com.
Oh, wait, tell us about it. Wait, what is that? What does it do?
YouTube to transcript.com. It will pull this transcript into a web page so it's easier to search through.
Oh, okay. Instead of searching directly on YouTube like I do.
Yes, because it's taking too long to get to YouTube transcripts, so I found a tool to pull the transcript to a single web page, so I can query down for it a couple keywords, if I can know if I've got to look through the video more or not. Then I'm putting both the interesting videos and the uninteresting videos in its own row on the spreadsheet and the links, so I don't have to search through the same set over and over again.
And so you're pulling away from people now, like trust. You're gonna rely more on you and this system.
Yeah, me and my tools. I'm gonna
Yeah,
rely on me and my tools because people are fickle, people can't be trusted, and people are honestly replaceable.
that's
And
pretty
so are
much
my
true.
tools. Yes, and so are my tools. But
But
still,
that's more self-empowering, like to do it
yes,
that way. I'm
yes.
impressed.
But yeah, but people are fickle. I mean, after that, guess scapegoating last week where the machine lies literally refused to read what was right in front of him, which is odd coming from him. Um, I just gonna
Because he's a
rely lean
writer.
my yes. I have a lot. I'm gonna lean on my tools because that's exactly what
I
he
think
doesn't
we
want me to
might
do.
all be turning to our tools more and more.
Yes,
I'm even trying to lean on my tools. This we're entering the tool age, everybody. AI, the AI tool age.
but yeah, that's all I had to publicize at the moment.
Are you going to be there tonight?
Negative. I'm gonna go back in for another shift today because I was asked for help, and then I called. I should be done around 8, but I had to go back and search through my other another set of videos after that.
So you'll just wake up tomorrow then and see that me and Moose won.
No, I go into work again at that time too, so I
Oh.
had to do the outbound tonight, then preload tomorrow. The inbound, yeah, outbound tonight, inbound tomorrow. So I'll probably be working when tomorrow happens. Then after work, the next day I'll come and see who won, assuming anyone won at all.
Oh no, there will be a winner. Some kind of way there will be a winner. Oh, okay. Well, Cynthia, this is good though. Let's talk about this. Do you want to come up? OTW, do you want to come up? DJM, anybody that has a stake in this. It was proposed to me by the judges. They're like a little team, and they're helping to organize and produce this. At least the judging part, which is going to be the actual contest day tonight. And they said, we think it would be better at a bigger channel. They didn't specifically say OTW. They said a bigger channel with better production capabilities and a bigger audience. I said, yeah, that does sound like a good idea. I think we should try to find that. I said, do you have some channels in mind? And OTW was one of the channels that was suggested. And we talked, and it eventually got narrowed down to this guy right here. What's up? Happy
Mic,
Collaboration
mic
Sunday.
check, mic check. One, two,
Um,
two, testing.
I can hear you. It's a little low. Maybe it is my end.
Hold on, I'll check my settings. I don't know. I've been having trouble with my mic
I mean,
for
I can
some
hear you.
reason.
It's just low. I can turn my headset up. Because Hanks was doing the same thing, so it could
Mic
be.
check. Yeah, I'm
Now I can
coming
hear
in.
you a lot.
Yeah. All right.
That was
So,
good. See, this is why it should be on OTWs, because he knows how to do all this if he
right.
wants it there. But apparently there's
Well,
some
I mean, I
trust
was pretty much
issues.
the first to be asked to do it. I accepted. I mean, contract concluded, right? I mean,
I don't have a problem
I
doing
don't
it. I think
see
it would be
why
fun to do it
everybody
at your.
has to control every single dynamic of your idea and your whole, generous offer to want to bring people together and work and do collaborations. And I try to see this all from a positive perspective, and all I hear is people complaining, crying, whining, and finding all kinds of excuses, to just not do the freaking thing, right?
It was that flow state.
No, I'm just hearing it
Oh,
from all of the
oh, because
participants, and
most people that I've talked, they seem very excited. They were like all working on their projects. There were a few people that were thrown off here and there by little things, but
so
for the
I guess
most part,
I'm going to be needing like contact with the judges to be sure, like at least all of the judges, and we all, even you,
who
we
who
show
did you
up at
talk to last? Snow or DJM?
Snow.
Okay, because I
Snow.
haven't heard
She
anything since Friday night.
Okay, so she tried to reach out to me yesterday, but it's too late, man. I'm sleeping when she calls. It's like so.
Because I think she does. She gets off late, and then she tries to do everything in the evening. And you're right, the time zone thing.
Yeah, so it's like kind of hard to get things kind of organized, but I don't see it as a big.
Ah,
Uh,
look.
well, there we go, judge here. You see, well, that's it. I just want to make sure like the judges will be there at least half hour before we start. If we're starting at 8, and here's the other question:
When are we starting?
what do I call this? Like, what's the title? Well,
The great 2025 Panelverse Collaboration Contest.
Okay, the 2020.
Cynthia, what channels would you propose? Because if we had it here, I'm a contestant too. Me and Moose, we're
What
actually the
difference does that
winners. That's
make?
gonna look really
This is
bad.
what I don't understand. How can anybody cheat? You got 4 judges and an audience that
Right, and an
does
independent project that's already
right.
like
I'm just
ready.
there as
All
a
you have to do
host.
is just share your
Bring
screen.
up the video, and then the judges judge it. How is there going to be an influence on my part? Right. This is all this
Well, the
negativity,
comments,
Jeff.
like if you have to approve comments, you can secretly not
I don't
approve
have to approve
comments
any
that
comments.
might
I have
favor.
3 mods in like a 1700 subscriber channel. 3 mods only, and it's not hard to give them instruction to just like let everything slide. It's
Yeah,
not
like
that
don't mod tonight.
complicated.
It's a special event. Cynthia, do you really not trust OTW to
She's
be
just in a
like honest
negative
about the
space. Haven't you
comments?
noticed? She's like really negative. I'm
I
like I don't
I
understand why
I don't
she's
know.
like
We've
that,
never
but
worked better together than recently, but
all I
I
see
don't
there
really.
is another attempt to want to control everything. It's like
There's a
no, no,
we're
no.
there's a lot of control
Dude,
freaks out here. I'm
everybody's
one of
been
them.
wanting to tell you how to do your project.
Yeah,
Haven't you noticed? It's
and
like
I'm one of the
freaking
biggest control freaks around, and that's how good they are that they're controlling the control freak.
that's wild, man. That is
And they're
absolutely
women. I'm letting women control the control freak. This really is a transformation they could get. But do you think that they will? Is like I'm trying to get a sense of is your trust level truly that low, or do you think you can say, okay, I'll give it a chance. I think everyone's going to play fair.
well, I don't even see what not playing fair. What would not playing fair look like?
Playing it fucking around with the comments that might influence the audience or the judges.
But that's ridiculous. That's just a semantic to want to play some sort of power game. It's just nonsense.
Smooth. You started it. You were the first one to get flipped. I guess maybe we did. Maybe that's what the panelverse needed was a good beta flipping. See. Okay, here we have another contestant
Right.
to
And I'm
add
also
to
going
the
to need
mix.
all of the videos too.
Oh, right. Yes. There should be like a cutoff deadline
It's gonna be
to
shitty.
get the
Yeah,
videos to
that's important.
OTW. Hey, Landry. Good morning. Welcome. You're frozen. You always freeze on the perfect face. You have this uncanny talent for it. There's no way that that could be natural. Yeah, no, your concerns are fair. I'm just saying that for the and if this was like an official project with lots of money involved and people and all that, your concerns would completely be. But because it's just kind of the panelverse throwing something together, are you able to kind of give a little bit of grace here and just say, you know what, there, I can trust him. If somebody plays with a comment or something, it's not a big deal. But I don't think that they will. I really don't. There's too much scrutiny on this, and people are wanting this to work. Oh, are we? DJM, we were waiting for y'all to tell us because Snow
I
could
was
only
if it
do it at
starts
certain times.
Well, Snow told me it was 8:30 Eastern time, so I said, well, we could all be
Okay.
there
Tell
at
you what.
30
just
minutes in advance, right?
So
8:30 Eastern or
this is an
Pacific?
example.
Eastern.
This is an
She told me
example of what
Pacific.
I'm.
Why are you trying to
Like
cut
ele-
us off? We're trying to fix
Wait,
something
hang
here.
on. Like 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific is what she told me because it was going to be really late for the East Coast people.
Yeah, well, Snow told me it started at 8:30.
That would be
Eastern.
better if it was
8:30 Eastern time, right? So it gives everybody, if they all arrive at 8 o'clock Eastern time, we'll have a half an hour to prepare and be ready to kick off the show.
Okay, Cynthia,
My
you said
turn.
this is an example of.
Okay. This is an example. He just came up here and said, I'm trying to control everything and I'm in a negative space. He's obviously a biased man. That is not what I'm doing. Had I known that this contest was going to be at OTWs in the end, I wouldn't participated. I don't think that he's capable of being fair.
Why
Whether
are you
he really,
manipulating?
why are you
Wait.
cutting? Why
Let
are
her
you
finish.
cutting
Hang
me
on.
off?
Let her finish.
And that I'm entitled to that
Go ahead.
opinion. I am free to express that opinion, and it's not being negative. It's merely stating my opinion. If you have a problem with that, that's on you, OTW.
All
You're
right.
in
Well,
the
you know what?
contest.
What I consider negative is someone who's trying to manipulate another person. So yes, I'm going to have to say that you
Okay.
are in a negative space. I don't see any other thing there.
Okay.
When you
I'm
say
not
if
trying
I
to
would have
manipulate
been known
you,
if it was at
and it's
OTW,
true.
then I wouldn't have
And
participated.
none of us
What
knew
a
when we were doing this that
Right.
it
freaking
was going to
That's
be
right.
there.
That's an
disgusting
honest
display
statement.
of
That's
manipulation
not a
at the core of it.
manipulation.
It
That
is a
is not that.
manipulation.
No, it's not
It's some sort of
manipulation.
yes, it
No, it's
is.
not manipulation.
Oh
It's
my
your
God.
I want
definition
to
of it.
believe
It's
this
not
is
what
all
I'm
part of the
doing
Come
it.
on,
project.
it's just like they did these
This is an
commercials on the
example,
radio
Jeff.
telling that little Timmy couldn't go to the cinema if he didn't get jabbed up.
What
So it's
happened?
just the
Wait,
same,
what
you're doing
happened
the
to our
same
panel
you're
thing.
piece? And
doing.
OTW,
Look
I
what
probably
you're
hate
doing.
Cynthia even more than you do, and she and I are able to get along.
Look what he just did. He tried to take a jab at me. Ooh, oh, little Timmy didn't get jabbed up. Like, this is an example of what I
Oh,
mean.
I
I
didn't hear
don't
that.
think he can be biased. I don't
It's
think
not
he can.
about
I think he's
biasness, it's
biased.
about manipulation. See, now you're
I'm not
twisting the words and
manipulating.
turning it into
I
something else.
Okay, let's take it away from those terms and just look at it contest wise because
so
she
contest-wise,
does have a point, and if she didn't raise it, somebody else could easily have raised it. So if just look at it abstractly, we're running this contest and we want it to be fair for everybody. So how can we get the trust level that we need?
I don't even think that's the point. I think that even the fact that you're being swayed into breaking a contract that you already established with somebody,
Me?
right? Yes, because
What-
she's trying to convince you to have this somewhere else, which I don't mind. If you guys want to have it somewhere else, I'm good. I still participate in the contest. I won't.
I
drop
didn't
out for that.
establish any contract with anybody. Snow.
Well, it was a
is the
verbal
one.
thing. I was
Huh?
asked, and you even asked it live on your show. OTW, do you want to host this because you have a bigger audience and
I think
you
you
have
would
more
be-
experience in the production
Yes.
venue? And I
Yes.
said yes, I agree.
Yes.
That's a contract, sir.
That's not a contract.
It's a verbal contract.
Maybe in Canada it's a contract. That's not what I know as a contract.
Well,
I have
as
a
two
business,
grown men
and
agreeing
I
upon
have
something,
a
it's
contract that I send out to the
dude.
clients.
Come on, get real. Two grown men agreeing
I
upon
could-
something is a verbal contract.
Okay, then you didn't say verbal contract, you said contract, and you and I
Oh,
didn't
now you're
have a
playing on
verbal
semantics.
conversation
Please,
about
Jeff,
this at all. So
don't
you and
insult
I
my
didn't even have a
intelligence.
verbal contract. That was with Snowfire, and I'm still on your side. I still think you're the best person to do this. I'm trying to advocate for having it on your show. So why are you and I fighting?
Well, because it seems like you're trying to entertain the idea that maybe Cynthia's right. So I'm just
No,
like,
I'm doing what I do. I'm trying to let both sides have their say and get all the information and think it through and all of that. Just because I'm letting Cynthia talk doesn't mean I'm being swayed or taking her side. I'm
So
trying to
it's not
hear
a
out her line of
all right, I
thinking.
can accept that.
right. So it's not about being right or wrong. It's about as a contestant in a contest, I find it not fair or biased that it's being held at a contestants panel who is in charge of the chat. Whether you tell your mods to not mod or not, does it? Are you going to allow all the comments to go through? And if so, how will we know that? How can we trust that? You,
But that's not
you
hard. I can remove the mods for the evening and just give them
but then
back the next day. That's
But
not
then
hard.
there's comments that you have to be approved before they can go through.
That doesn't happen on my channel. All
You
my
have to
comments
set
are
it that
free. I
way,
don't have
and
any
his is
censorship.
not set for that. Mine's not
Mm,
either.
I don't. My
there's
Nightbot's
certain
not even
words.
activated to censor people in chat. It's
Well,
only there to
take the
drop links.
question like Jeff said, take it from an abstract third party view as opposed to coming from a contestant. Just take it from a third party view. It's legitimate questions that are being asked.
Right. And
I
I
think
feel
the
like I'm
the
being attacked by OTW who came up here and said, why is she trying to manipulate? Why is she trying to be negative? And that's not what I
That's
was
what
doing.
you
I
consider
was asking,
attacking.
I'm not finished. And I was asking a question. And this is an example of why I don't think he could be a fair place to host this at.
So
but
me
like
pointing out things that are happening in the present moment is me attacking you.
I'm not being negative.
oh
And
right, this
that,
was an issue.
mhm.
OTW was that DJM would have to be unblocked for this to work.
She's not blocked.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know
They
why
said
she
that she
says
was.
that. Nobody's blocked. The
okay.
only person that's blocked is King Steven.
Oh, good. That's even more reason to have it at your
I
place.
mean, everybody else is
Finally, a
like not
person that
blocked.
can
I don't
keep
know
his
why
ass
people
I
keep
got
blocked.
saying that.
I got a stupid question too. Does Paul have keys to the channel still?
Oh,
No
dang.
one has any keys. I was actually considering handing them over to Jeff for tonight so he could co-host the show.
Oh, I don't even know if I'd need them, huh? If you're able to just
Well, I
do
can
the
do everything
production
myself. I
stuff.
don't really need any
I mean,
help. But
I don't. If it'll help you out, I don't mind. But if for trust issues, y'all would rather just have OTW have the keys, I could do that too. I think the offer to take not use the mods tonight is a big extension of trust. Like he's willing to suspend his mods to make the contest fair. So that to me shows that he's trying to show that he can be trusted.
I mean, it's the best I can do. What else can I say?
No mods. The comments are open, so they're not going to be filtered. There's no
I could
pre-approval needed.
from
I
an
can either
outside
have the keys if it makes everybody feel safe, or not have the keys if it makes everybody feel safe. I can
from
do either one.
another outside perspective. I can see people going to grumble that OTW being a contestant gets to meet with the judges
I
30
mean, he's
minutes
not like he's going to
prior.
win. Moose and I are still
Yeah,
winning,
but
so I
I'm
don't know
not
why
there to
any of
meet up.
this
I'm
is.
I'm a professional, Chuck. I'm not there to meet up to
Yeah,
sway the judges to
but
vote
you
for me,
flip
right?
and
I'm just there
flop
to host the show.
which way the wind's blowing is the
Yeah,
problem. Your
exactly.
credibility stinks.
Well, we're giving
Exactly.
him. This is a chance for all of us tonight. We're giving him a chance to show tonight
I
that his credibility is there.
I've spent 15 to 16 hours on this project and I don't want to hand it over to a channel like OTW's. It's what it is, whether
Right,
it
a
be
channel that's
negative,
been
positive.
completely peaceful and non-dramatic since for
I've
the
not
past
had a
10 to
peaceful.
10 days to 2 weeks. I don't
OTW was
understand.
part of this panel piece. Like he was one of the
So
I
people
actually
that.
started the whole peace thing. So I don't even understand why people are actually coming at me like this.
Wait a minute,
Why
you
is this
taking
level
credit
of
for
distrust?
Jeff's idea?
Say
Yeah,
what?
but it was based on that everybody in the panelverse had made peace and they weren't fighting like this anymore. So this was a chance
Yeah.
to work together.
I don't know what y'all mean about peace. Last
Well,
time
it
I
sounds
was
like
at
you don't trust OTW.
right,
Like
I
so,
don't
the
trust
peace
them.
did not lead to trust, at least between the two of you. Like it led to
Correct.
trust between us. It healed whatever was between us, but it did not do that with you and OTW.
Right. Well, and
And
it's
and
nothing.
that I did not
It's a
realize. I
It's
thought
I didn't
everybody
even
just
know.
had
as an
this
I'm
artist,
piece.
I'm learning this like right now.
as an
I'm learning all of
artist,
this right now.
So,
as
well,
an
we're in the same
artist,
place, dude. I didn't even know Cynthia had anything. She's like
I
somewhere.
didn't. I
I
thought
don't.
everybody
I
was a
don't know in
piece.
what space she's in
You're
right now. I have
you're
no
over
idea what the hell
talking.
she's talking about.
You're
Chuck.
over talking Cynthia and Jeff.
Well, I know, but
OTW.
Well, that's
I'll
normal. I
manage
actually have good
the pound.
equipment.
That
You
does
know that
happen
would make
here.
sense.
okay, alrighty. Well, I stated my things. I
What do
don't know
you?
what else
What
to.
solutions do you propose? Do you have alternative channels
I
maybe that
don't
you'd
understand
recommend?
why it's not at DJM's, and if it's at DJM's, can't we all
Because
restream to our channel?
yeah,
Or
OTW will be able to restream, right?
Yeah, absolutely. My that part
Um,
is activated. I think.
DJM, that's a good question. I think it was because the productions, the OTW has all the production gear.
I put a lot of work into this, like a lot of work, my hours and my times, and I don't feel comfortable going to a place where somebody is biased, somebody thinks of me in a negative way and not accurate in what they
I
think. And
don't think
instead
of
of
you in a
me,
negative way.
I'm not even finished.
Sure you
There's the
do.
issue. Okay, all right.
Chuck,
You just
Chuck,
So,
let the
poke.
two of them work it.
all right.
Chuck,
You
Okay.
guys have a good stream.
OTW said he didn't think of you in a negative way. So
Well,
if you want to
he
jump off
jammed her.
there, there's I don't know
He
where to do
he
because you're
poked
making
her.
one claim and OTW saying that's not true. I don't think that, and then the conversation ends.
Well, he made a poke at her right from the start when she came up here.
They were both poking.
Yeah,
They
we've
were
been
poking in the
she's been
chat.
poking
They
at
came
me
up here
in chat.
poking.
I didn't even talk to her, didn't even acknowledge nothing, and she started poking and saying, "We shouldn't have this at OTW. We should have this at Flows instead." It's like whatever.
I
Okay.
would. There's no way it's going to flow over OTW. No way. Flo dropped out. He's not going to get rewarded with getting to host the thing.
And we also agreed over at Kev's not so long ago that we weren't going to take any more
Oh no,
digs at each other. And you
I
come up
am
and
not.
you
I
tell me
am
I'm
no
not
no.
credible again,
I
taking
am
digs at
not
me.
make. No, I am not taking a dig. That's
Well,
not you personally. That's at the way you
well, no, no,
act.
no. You come up and you literally tell me I have no credibility.
Right.
And
And
what did
Oh
I
that's
yeah,
say to
a
he did
lot
you?
of
say that.
a
What did
lot
I
of
say to
people.
you?
A lot of people have that persona out there. Is
I,
all I
I
was
don't know
stating.
OTW at all, and I'm willing to
I
trust.
don't
Like
even
I'm
know
building
why he
trust with
says that.
him, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and some credibility and grace and all that stuff.
I was just trying to clear up the perspective so that maybe people could understand where Cynthia was coming from. Was all. I wasn't picking her side because me and hers had our problems and we worked through them. You know,
I
it's
mean,
just a thing. But there's no
I
way you're going
understand.
to
I
stay.
I understand Cynthia's thing, and some of it just seems like she doesn't like OTW. She's just not comfortable having on his trust or no trust. She doesn't want her work. That's not the platform that she thought her project was going to be on. That's
Yeah,
like if they had it at King Stephen, I'd be like, wait a minute, I don't want my shit on his chat. I didn't know we were having it
it,
there, but I didn't know
exactly.
she saw OTW that negatively. That's what
Neither did
what
I.
threw me off. Because I thought there was this friendly rivalry between all the contestants. We were making peace. We
That's
were
what I
all ha
thought
ha
too.
working together, but there was still
Same thing.
beef with you
Yeah,
under the surface that I was not aware of. So
I'm on the
Cynthia kind of brought some
same.
bad faith to this contest by not fully having the peace that everybody was leading each other to believe that they had. Hey, Shift. So part of it, Cynthia, is the agreement was kind of to leave our baggage and try to work together, and you're not willing or able to leave your baggage. So some of this is you as well, to me.
You know what?
You
It's like
could make the contest go smoothly and just like submit. Remember, like this is a force greater than any of us. Just
Uh,
you're not going to control this one. The control freaks need to step down. We all have it in us, and we need to just learn when to flow. Those little moments to flow. I've been talking about this on my channel. This is one of them, or it can be.
Now, was Landry kidding or did he drop out too?
No, I don't think he did. I haven't heard
Oh,
anything. Let's
in
ask
chat
him.
he told me he dropped out.
You didn't drop out, did you? You're co-hosting.
What's up, bro?
There's rumors you
What we
dropped
doing?
out. Chuck is over here spreading rumors that you dropped
No,
out
no,
of the
no. He
contest.
typed it in chat. That's why
Oh,
I
oh,
asked.
Landry's starting rumors that he dropped out.
Yeah,
Who?
he
Right.
dropped out of the panel when he was here earlier. He dropped out. I don't
Slow
think
state?
he's. No, you.
Oh, who started dropped out?
You said
I'm not actually going to
people were
involve
drop.
myself in this one.
You said a lot of people had already dropped out in chat. I asked you who, and you said me for one.
Oh, no, 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 no. I thought you were responding to the comment I said when they made the joke about some people say that modern or the OTW Live is a branch of modern Manlandria because it was a
Oh,
play. It was a play on the
okay.
Slavia thing.
Mixed communication there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I actually responded to that and said
Grace.
OTW is now a tree and no longer just a branch.
Oh, I
No, dude.
disregarded that.
Here's what I'll say, dude. I mean, it seems silly to me, right? I have a hard time taking people seriously who wish me dead, right? Like, and I've been nothing
Who
but
wished you
supportive.
dead?
Yeah.
Damn,
Cynthia,
who did
Who,
that?
who wished you dead?
Cynthia on Hank's channel.
No
I mean,
way.
What did she
yes.
Are you
say?
serious?
Cynthia, you
Swear to
have
God.
animosity for two contestants now.
And I've been saying nothing but peace. Say, man,
You
I,
had
I,
all
I
this hidden baggage, and we knew OTW was a contestant. I know we didn't know it was going to be on a show, but you knew at least he was somebody you could potentially get paired up with and work together with.
Right. And
Imagine if
she
that would've
said
happened.
that an OTW and I would make a great team, and then they
She
saw how
did say that. She
positive
did
things
say
to
that.
say. All of a sudden, now there's all kinds of negative things that she has to say. It's like I don't know how you didn't see that coming,
And
Jeff.
like Landry, you were having issues. Like she was doing something with you too, huh?
I
Well,
She
like to
turned
see
or
that
something?
light freaking just open up in your eyes there, Jeff. It's just wild to see how you're like, whoa, blown
What?
away.
Oh. I was. I am trusting. I am naive and trusting. I trust until I have a reason not to. And I thought everybody was like down to just all put everything aside and work together.
Well, that's my focus. I already did my work with Jack. We've been done since Thursday. We're ready. We didn't have any animosity, no troubles, no arguments. It was clean cut,
Can't wait to
concise, and
see it.
we didn't have any problems doing what we did. So it's like this is why I find it so fascinating that up until just yesterday evening, there's still people complaining and crying about this, and not even
So,
yesterday, but today.
okay. Landry, I never said that about you. Can you show the clip instead of just telling people? I never said that. And this is an example of what I mean. OTW and Jeff believed you. I never said that. And then OTW's like, yeah, you can't see how negative and manipulative she is. You
So it was
guys are not
Landry being
fair.
manipulative.
You are not fair. You are not honest. Therefore, based off of the characteristic of OTW not being fair and an honest man, whether it's intentional or unintentional,
Calm
is that
down, calm
doesn't
down.
matter. It just means I'm not going to participate. No one said in the beginning that this was going to be at OTW's. Y'all sprung it on me in the last 24 hours. I'm not dealing with it.
I didn't know it was an issue to have it there in the beginning. I would have never foreseen that having it at a certain channel was an issue because that
Look
was
at
all
the
part
way
of this
he
panel
just
piece thing. It wasn't panel piece unless we have it on a certain
rules.
person's channel and then it's war again.
It's not even a war. Stop, girls. It's not even a war. It's you sprung it on this at the last minute, and
Last
it's like,
minute,
well,
I've
what
known
the
about
I've
heck?
this
known
for
about it
almost a
for a
week.
while. And we talked
Okay,
about it
no,
at the
about
judges
where it's
panel on
gonna be.
Friday.
Not that I obviously I know about the contest. I just said I spent 15 hours doing it. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be at Jeff's or at DJ M's, the
And I
judges.
didn't know it was an issue if it wasn't at one of those two places. I didn't know you had like
You know what's
certain
the worst part
channels
is
that
I was
you.
actually warned by someone in the organization about this particular situation.
See, there we go.
In the
There we
Wait,
And
go.
what
I
organization.
didn't even
organization?
and you're just proving that person right. That's all you're doing.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? What organization?
The
Yeah,
whole
what?
contest.
Oh,
Yeah. See, and
Interesting.
what am I proving right by not just going along and getting along and being railroaded by you?
I'm not even trying to railroad you. You're railroading yourself. You're the one
No,
who's
I'm
making
not
yourself
No.
look
railroading
bad. I have
myself.
nothing to
I
do
am
with this.
not.
You
well,
have a
okay. As a
problem with
Okay,
community,
me.
like
how
I
can we
said.
resolve this? Because this is a challenge
I
that I
don't
think
know.
we can rise
So
beyond.
I have no problem dropping out of the race. My project, I have to just finish adding in the sound effects and I'll just drop it. and I'll just drop it on my channel as a video saying, if I was going to be in the contest, this is what I would have done. I have absolutely no problem with that at all.
What about Shift? Is this a mutual decision?
Well, Shift, she wasn't able to help as much, so I don't even think she's
I thought
interested
you and your
in.
partner would get along great, doing all the work together evenly.
No, we had the brainstorming.
Oh, and then you kind of executed.
Right, because she had the headache and she couldn't open her
Right.
eyes for a couple of days and
I guess
stuff.
it's up to you and shit. I mean, that's less. We're gonna have what 3 videos to watch tonight.
Right. So
It's just
I
going to make it
have no,
easier
I'm
for me to
not
win.
We
mad or
should have done
angry.
You're still
individual.
not winning. That's why all of this is pointless.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
not
it's all
mad
about.
or
That's
angry
what
or
it's all
anything
about,
about
Jeff.
it.
Well, I wanted to
I'm
win here. I like contests. I'm pretty competitive, and yeah, I actually wanted to win.
Well, I mean,
well,
you
I'm
still
sure
might.
you're
We
gonna
don't know
win. It's
yet.
on
I'm
your
just
panel.
assuming that Moose and I are gonna win, but who knows? You and Talcott might. You're not gonna.
Well,
So
this is an editing contest, right?
Oh, what?
It's an editing contest, right? Or like it's show your editing talents and
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
So,
you make a point. Yeah, I guess editing
so
chops could really help. But then Moose is
I
not
also
a
filmed.
bad
I
editor.
also incorporated 5 people from the panel verse. I included all people.
Cynthia, you
That's
gotta
what
put.
I'm saying.
What can
Like
we do to get you to
I
stay in?
I
You
worked with
gotta. I don't
five
want you to drop
people.
out.
I spent pitching the ideal, coordinating time with them, filming with them to piece
so
it all
what if
together.
I said let's have this over at Modern Men Lost again? Then you'd probably say no, no, no. He's not trustworthy. You'd say
I
the same
don't want
rap about
anybody
him that
who's
you'd say
in the
about me, wouldn't you?
contest.
Well, then what? DJM said she's too scatterbrained to do it there.
Well, okay, then
And
y'all
you
can
made her
have
a
it. But
judge?
right.
I don't know her. Everybody nominated her.
I'm
There are
It was going
confused.
off of the
there are
community.
people
I'm
on this panel
confused.
that I wish dead.
Oh, Landry has the receipts. Do y'all want to look at it?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's hear it.
I'm probably one of them.
How many people were on the panel?
4 other
Wait,
ones,
hang
but
on. Let
it
me.
was
Okay.
right after an argument that we had. So the
Okay, so
timing.
go ahead and say it. Go ahead and let's watch it.
It's
All right,
okay.
here we go. It's on Benjamin Sadek. I hope it's okay to play. Probably is.
With them.
So that's
You
447.
you expect them
443.
to do the same shit if they the type that went gospel and did
Can you hear
those
me?
things
Not in the
before.
room.
Right.
Just because you're
It's
creating with them
you're 3
don't mean
minutes ahead.
they're gonna
Right.
change and not do those things. So
Right.
Hello,
So if
Jen.
I observe it, I
Is this it,
distance
Landry?
myself
No,
from
you're
it.
3
you
minutes
didn't
ahead.
see them before you
Oh,
started
hang on.
creating.
It's not the right timestamp.
443.
What timestamp should I be at?
443
Okay.
to
4 minutes?
440.
4 hours.
4 hours.
All right. Let me get to the right place. All right.
Come up and fight me. It's their opinion.
I didn't want you to fight me. I still don't want to fight you. You don't realize that's my whole thing here. I want to put down the tools.
If I was
I want
fighting
to
you, you
talk
would
about
know.
it. Not
If
fight.
I was on the phone, y'all. What are we arguing
I want
about
to
now?
put down the
If I
Oh my
weapons,
God, you
dude.
even here.
you would know. You would, if I was fighting you, I promise you, you would know. You would feel it. I am
Even
not
that,
fighting.
dude, that kind of language. That's not even
That's not a
necessary. I'm not trying to-
threat.
It's not done. It's not done yet. It's not done yet.
Oh, no, sorry,
Be
sorry.
patient. I wanted you to have
Sorry.
context.
I'll keep going. Hang on.
Where the fuck's my
Mhm.
phone?
But yeah, I'm gonna need more than that.
Would feel it. I am
Even
not
that,
fighting.
dude, that kind of language. That's not even necessary. I'm not trying to intimidate you. Like, who gives
I'm
a
not
shit?
trying. I'm not
We're
intimidating
adults.
you. I'm telling you how it is, how I operate. Do you want to see all the hit piece videos I do on people?
Landry's right. No
I
one
want
cares
you to
about
stop
your
doing it.
threats.
But you
Oh,
do
I
hit
need
pieces too,
to
Landry.
be a better
Just
person.
wait.
Tell
Just let
them
it
that
in.
it's not okay. Just calm down.
I'm calm, dude. I'm passionate because I don't want this from you because I believe it could be better, man.
I
It
don't
could be
care.
better.
This is what you want. You're not even taking into consideration what another person wants. You're
So you
strictly
want
only
that
looking
thing?
at
What do you want,
yourself.
Sam? I'll ask. What do you
Here we go.
want?
Here we go.
Not to deal with this type of behavior when I'm in a creative process. It takes me away from that. Not
So
to
you
put
want
this
him
type
to
of energy
retaliate
out.
when it's timely for
No, I
you?
don't want
Is
him to
that your
retaliate
request?
at all. You know what? There are people on this panel that don't like me that I wish did.
However, it is their
Wait,
decision, and
what?
I'm not going to.
Hope that ain't me.
I'm not going to
Didn't
chase
feel
them
this
around and be
again,
like,
Sid.
please address
Didn't feel
me.
this
Please
again.
deal with me. I don't like
I'm
this
like, wait.
behavior. This is
So
stage
that
fright.
wasn't directed
I don't
particularly
like
at
this.
Landry, but
I don't.
still.
I don't
Uh-uh.
respond well to this type of
Is it
behavior.
enough,
This
Landry?
I
is
know,
who I
man.
am.
It's enough for me.
Cynthia,
Yeah, so that
We're
wasn't
arguing,
even
so
directed towards Landry. As you could see, I was even trying to talk to him. I said, there are people on this panel that I don't like wish dead. That had nothing to do with you. That had everything to do with the person who is praying to the devil every day for my demise. Sorry, Jeff. I don't
on
mean
that panel, somebody was doing that.
Wait, what? Snow, this is a community effort. Of course,
it.
everybody's going to be involved.
So yeah. So you going around telling people that I wish you dead is bad faith.
Well, who was the person on the panel?
I just told you the person that's putting
Grace.
curses on me every day. And if you
Someone's putting
don't know who
curses
it
on you?
is, you don't know who it is. And if you OTW knows, he doesn't think it's a big deal.
Who's
Who?
putting curses on
Hank?
Cynthia?
Tarek, every day he
Tarek
puts
wasn't on that panel. Tarek wasn't on that panel.
So,
I didn't say he is
You
someone
said
on the
on this
panel. I
panel.
said people in this panel verse, people in this realm, people in here,
That's what you said.
in this place. You were trying
so
to
you
make
don't
this a
wish Landry
negative.
dead. That
No,
wasn't
of
to
course
Landry at
not.
all.
I
I
don't
didn't
care
take it
about
as to
Landry
Landry
enough
either.
to wish him
Yeah,
dead.
I didn't take it that way either.
Yeah, and he does.
Well, will you do a stream with Landry in person?
You
Y'all are
said
in
you
the
didn't
same
say
location.
No.
panelverse. You said
You said
panel, and I wish
panel.
dead.
You said panel, Cynthia. I will
Well, it's
credit that.
not you. I didn't say your name. You're choosing to be the
So
victim.
you didn't mean anybody on panel. You just meant
No.
panels in
I mean,
general.
this guy putting
So it's a
curses out on me.
miscommunication.
A
Yeah,
misspeak.
That's why it's
yeah.
good to have these clarifying conversations.
So, but then you
For
called
for
me a
you to
snake.
misspeak though, right? Yeah. Well, why wouldn't I? You said you wanted people
Okay.
dead.
But Landry, the
It's,
same thing happens with you. It happened with us. It happened with
hmm
this is just happens in the panelverse. So we
Did
got
I say it
when we
didn't?
recognize that it's misspeaks, we have to just be willing to move on.
Well, I've been the entire time. I've been sitting here cheering you on, Cynthia. The entire
Landry,
time.
I
He
don't
wants
need
to work
sympathy,
with like
don't
he'd
you?
like to
I
do something
no,
with you.
See, that's what I'm
no.
saying. There's one person who's making the choice, right, to
Okay,
actively
but
be this way. It's not me. In this case,
okay,
I'm coming
and
in with
I'm free
my
to
heart.
choose that, and
I
I'm
know
free
you
to
are, but you're
choose
up here.
that.
You're
Okay,
wanting us
so
to hear your
you
case, right? Why would
trying
we hear
to
your case?
okay, you trying to make me feel bad for not working to you is not
I
going
don't
to
want you to
affect
feel
me.
bad. I don't care how you feel.
Okay, I'm not
It's
working
your
with you.
business. I
Okay,
Okay.
and
Cool.
I'm
That's
not doing
just
business
that's
with
all
you.
great, but Cynthia,
what
I
business are you
think
talking
you
about?
need to take a moment to go pray, because if you want people
No,
dead, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you.
okay,
That
I'm
moves.
not having this
It's
conversation with any
true.
Oh
of you
boy.
gentlemen.
No,
No,
we
I'm
now hang
not.
on. We were
I've
doing
never said
good.
that
We
about
were
anybody. It's a fair thing to point out,
I'm
right? We're
sorry that
okay.
you
Let's
gentlemen.
pamper
I'm
you. Let's
sorry that you.
pamper.
I mean, I'm
So
sorry
this
that
is
you
where I'm at
gentlemen.
with the OTW Cynthia thing. People have as much reason to say I don't want to be in a competition with Cynthia if she's wishing dead on people as
Okay,
Cynthia does to say that about the OTW. I think we should all just forgive each other for past
And get
sins
over it
and
and
try
move
to get
on.
this contest
I'm gonna give you
um,
your idea.
successful tonight.
so
I just
I'm okay.
do it on my
I,
channel.
I,
There you
I've
go.
already stated
Yes,
what I was going
genius.
to.
We can do it to 2 viewers. Let's do it.
All right, yay. Okay,
So
so
I
I just
want you
came.
in the contest, Cynthia. I want to
Well,
find a
I
way for
appreciate
you,
that,
for
Jeff.
at
I
least
appreciate it
us to
very
be able to show
much.
your video.
Um,
I'm
okay,
looking
good.
forward to seeing it.
Oh,
This is
it's
a good
it's,
point.
it's amazing video. I put so much into. I wrote out the script.
I
I
liked your
content.
trailer,
I
even the
filmed.
trailer. I liked.
It's all real life. It's no AI. What kind of AI though?
Oh.
You know what I
So
mean? It's crazy. And then just to know that people like OTW who think everything I do is negative and bad and just doesn't even
but maybe this
see
will turn it around. Maybe this is the
see
moment.
anything see he has it diluted in his mind who I am.
You
And
don't know.
that's fine. But as a judge of my work, that's
He's
not
not the
It's
fine.
only
judge. He's
based
not a
on what I see
judge.
you do, Cynthia. It's how you act out here. It has nothing to do with the
I'm
project or your
sorry.
talents in
Hmm.
editing or your skills at all of your artistic endeavors. I have nothing against. It's like I have no problems with that. I just don't like the way you act. You kind of come in hot with all of these concerns
That's
and
what you just argued with
Wait,
reasons
me
for
hang
the
about
on.
for the
when I said
contest to
that.
fail, right? So it's like I see you as someone who wants all of this just to fail.
I
It's
don't
like,
think
That's
she's
not
doing it like
true.
because she wants us
well,
to
then
fail. I
why are
That's
really
you
not
do
doing
think
this?
true.
Why
it's
are
the
you being
reason
That's
she
so
just a
says.
manipulative?
perception.
Because if you would be honest, then you would just hand over the video to your partner so they can continue participating, and you just, and everything would just be fine. You don't even have to be present. You're not even going to be on the
Okay.
panel.
Okay.
Nobody's going to be on the panel except for the judges. You're all going to be in chat watching the show. It's like, I
Okay.
don't get it.
Okay.
Would that work?
Does how does Shift even have a channel to put it on?
Yeah, she does.
I've never even been a Shift. Do you want me to hand over the work that I did for you to show? Because she may not. She's not even seen it. She may
And
not like it
I
and
mean,
may
you
not
might.
want
Who
her
know? You
name
might
on it.
win.
She may not like it and not want her name on it though. So you would need to ask Shift.
Well,
Aren't you
do you want to
partners?
show her the final product and then she can kind of decide?
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Okay.
And then if she decides she doesn't want to show it, then
No, Moose. I don't. I'm not there. I think it's gonna work. Look, Cynthia's even willing to enter her video through Shift. We're making
yeah, I'll
progress.
just let Shift do it.
I
But
still have faith in
it's
this
no,
group.
but
I really
I'll
do.
tell you what, I'll let Shift, but the video stays on my page. Like it's my like I
Okay, that's
okay.
yeah.
So Shift can
All
just
the
come and
people are
do
in
it.
control of their own. Whatever happens to the content after the contest, we just want to be able to show it, and then you can
Okay.
put it wherever you want afterwards.
Okay. And Landry, no, I don't want to work with you. I wish you would stop
I wasn't
asking.
saying
But
anything.
you also don't wish him dead.
I
No,
wasn't
I
saying
definitely
anything.
don't wish him dead. I'm
Okay.
sorry, and I'm sorry if people don't understand. But when you have someone praying to the devil every day for your demise,
She's making shit up. She said on that
Wait, what's
panel.
wrong with praying to the devil?
I know, Jeff. I know that's
But
for
you're
my
talking about that one
son.
person that you named.
Right. I'm talking
Okay.
about that
I
one
didn't know he
person.
prayed to
So
the devil.
Let
yeah,
me
he does.
give me like 20 seconds, right?
All right.
I want to let you know, right? When I say I'm working with you, like you use that word, you think that I'm trying to enter into a business agreement with you. I gave up on that a long time ago. All I'm saying is that I'm not going to play into your game of you're Batman and I'm the Joker. It's childish. It's just silly. So for you to think that I'm trying to work with you by saying no, Cynthia, I'm going to support the good things that you do when I see that they're good, and you say, well, but I'm your enemy. Like, what do you mean, dude? This is where you get blocked off, right? Because you can't be my enemy. So you have nothing else to do. So what are you left with? I won't work with you. I'm not going to work with you. I'm not asking you to, Cynthia. I'm just
Okay.
asking you to just chill out and understand that you are okay. You're safe
I,
here.
I know I
This is
am.
an
I
unsafe
never thought I
space. Don't
was.
tell people
You're
that.
always saying, I wish Cindy, even the other day on Jeff's, you like, oh, Cindy could be here in real life working with me. So when you say you're not trying to work with me just
No, he
now,
I,
did.
I'm
He
it's
like
true. I mean, it's
if
it's
right.
you
good.
want to
I'm not
So,
going
work
to
with
so,
him,
push.
so
I'm
when I
sure
tell
he'd like to
you
do something
I'm
with you.
not working with you, then you
So
say, oh, I'm
what is
not
that
trying
other
to
than like
work
a
with
just
you.
like sort of an like what are you trying to prove? Like which point are you trying to prove? Like that you're bigger, badder because you're
No,
I'm denying.
no, it's
I'm
I'm
leaving the
trying to
door.
show that.
Grace.
I'm
I
leaving the
think
door
that
open.
Jeff
That's all
showed
I'm
it. I
doing.
think that said it the other day. Is like when you say things, I take them literally, but then your behavior is completely opposite. That
Yeah,
is
when
you.
you say you wish someone on the panel that I take it
Cynthia,
literally.
Right, but we perceive the same thing of you,
I'm not.
Cynthia.
I'm talking. Okay, that's
Cynthia, I've
somebody
had the
else
same
too.
experience
Oh
of
my god,
Landry.
I can't even. Right, and
I know what
you're
you're talking
able to
about.
work through
When
it.
I sit down and actually talk to him and just don't go off of what my head's telling me, the
Right,
picture changes. That's what I found helps with that. That it's
right,
never what I
but
think it is in my head until I talk to him.
What
that
happened
it's
before you made the comment about wanting to be my enemy?
so
That triggered that.
he seems to always be very negative. He has a lot of negative, dark
Well, you
energy
did
to
just wish death on somebody.
so the one that's praying to the devil for me. So I
Right,
think
but
that
like if
he
you're,
would want that.
what I'm saying is, like,
Yeah, okay.
I
No,
don't
I
it's
know
don't
if
not.
pray to
It's
someone's
the
not what
devil,
negativity
and
is
what
the
I
best
hear now
angle
is
to use.
projection again.
Okay. I see. This is what I mean. I can't have a conversation.
You
Y'all
want me to
only
tell you?
hear
No,
what
Look,
you're
you
y'all
want
right.
want to
You
I
hear.
can't
can.
have a conversation because you can't speak the common language that everybody
No,
else speaks.
OTW. I think she can. Can I put you in the back for just a second and try to work it out
He's
with these
being
two?
so chill. I mean, yeah, fine. Do whatever you want. Put us both back there if you want.
No, you need to be part of this.
Okay.
All right, I'll bring you
Go
back
ahead.
up. Just a sec.
So I don't understand why he keeps jumping in. I have absolutely
Well,
nothing to say
it's
to
solved. Move on. Like
Yep.
LCW.
you and
I don't
Landry,
understand.
you wanted to say
So
something to him.
so when Landry, when you say one thing and then you turn around and you say negative things about me, it makes me not want to be near you. It makes me not want to have you in my personal space. And by personal space, I mean on my panels, on in in-depth conversations that I'm having. I can't control you being here. You're going to be we roll around with the same people. You're going to come around to the same places. I can't control that. But I have no problem not being mean to you and being cordial to you. But as far as like working together, inspiring each other, I'm just not interested in that. And you have to be okay with it, just like I'm okay with it.
You think I'm not okay with it?
You're okay
Okay.
with it?
Are you
I mean, you
okay with
think
it?
I because I say, oh, if only Cynthia was here, like,
Right.
yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
make you
When you
just
say that, I
for.
take it as you're not okay with it.
I'm
But
just
if
saying
you're
the door.
just
I'm leaving
trying,
the door open. That's all it is,
okay.
Cynthia.
Okay.
That's
Well,
all it
So,
is.
thank you.
is it healed and resolved and clarified?
Well, I
Well,
want to
yeah,
know
we
what sort of
understand.
the origin, because it was right after a situation with flow state. It seemed like it was related, but she denies that.
So we understand each other now. He's just saying that to leave the door open, but he understands I'm not going to walk through the door. Now, as far as OTW was just saying, that is another example of why I don't trust him, my work on his panel show. And that's all that is. And
But
it's,
are you still willing to at least let
yeah,
Shift submit
If
the
Shift
video?
wants to look at it and she thinks it's worth it, she may look at it and not
Okay.
like
And
it
she
and
may
decide
decide,
it's
I don't
not
want
good.
to be involved with this crap.
Right. And then that's
But
fine
we're
too.
still going to get to see it one way or the other, no matter what, because you'll put it on
Right.
your
It's
channel,
still
even if it
right.
doesn't. Okay.
Right.
That's fair enough. And I can, like, play it here if you want one day or
Right, yeah,
stuff
you're
like that.
more than welcome to restream it, but as far as like
It
that
just won't be
goes,
a candidate for
correct,
Panelverse winner.
correct.
Okay.
And I think that that's a fair compliment.
I trust Shift. That sounds fair. We'll let Shift weigh in with her input.
Okay. So we'll see if Shift contacts me or if she was, I'll reach out to her and see what she thinks.
I'd like to point something out here if I can.
Yes.
I see like the measure of trust and how that functions. And kind of understand that pretty see it very clearly. But I believe it's kind of like faltered, and I'm going to explain why. I would rather trust somebody that's able to talk shit to me to my face than trust someone who talks nice to me to my face but talks shit about other people around me and then on other places. That's the person I would distrust, right? So it's like, this is how I see things. I'm wondering, am I wrong in that assessment, or should I revise the way I see things?
Who are you asking?
All of you
Just a
three.
general.
How about that?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a general question.
I wouldn't trust someone that's one way to my face and I see him acting another way on panels. That's happened before, and I've come on here and talked about it.
Okay, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I trust a guy who's like literally able to tell me to my face what he thinks without any hypocrisy or going over to some other panel to say it. It comes directly to let's say my area, and tells me to my face, look, dude, I think this, and this. Like, I think that guy is actually benefiting me by interacting with me. So he actually acquires my trust in that sense. But then let's say I have somebody who's actually being nice with me, and I'm actually repeating myself here, in my face, but then while they're interacting with me, talks shit about somebody else. Right away, that reveals to me, okay, so that means when you go somewhere else, there's a good chance that you might talk shit about me when you go elsewhere, which is hypocrisy, which that is something I despise, and I think it stinks, like it's even worse than a skunk, So
How are
this
you
is
surviving the Panelverse? Because that happens everywhere.
No, it
Yeah, I don't
doesn't. There
really
are
talk
some
shit to
people
people.
out here who you can actually work with. Look, Jack and I were able to work together. That is proof. And I've been all over Jack. In 2025, I haven't actually done anything on Jack, but 2023, 2024, Jack was practically one of my main focuses to just shit on, right? So it's just
Wow.
like,
I didn't know y'all had
That's
that kind of history.
right, and I'm able to work with the guy today with amidst all of the animosity that he's that I've caused him. So if that
That's
is
what I'm saying,
actual
like,
proof
we-
in
Right.
somebody giving in their trust and saying, "Hey, dude, I'm willing to do," and it was wonderful. Working with the guy was fantastic. I would work with any.
Oh my God.
Dude, I would work with him again on any project. It was so fast.
yeah.
It was
he-
productive,
he's very
fast,
well
well
documented.
done. We
Wow.
both put we both put our 50% in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think you're going to win? What's your confidence level?
I can't. I'm pretty sure we'd win, but at the same time, it's like it's the judges, it's the audience, it's not me.
Right,
I can't.
right.
I just bring up the video, play the video. You guys like it, you don't like it. It's that's how it is, right? So I mean, I don't know. It's like this is why I find it weird that people have trust issues when it's all we are doing is clicking play, and then letting four judges, judge, and plus the audience that pretty much gives in their other 20%, right?
Yeah. But
To make
I think
100% vote.
some of it was legitimate concern. Like, you can take Cynthia out the picture. It could be some random person that just left a comment saying, hey, I have concerns about this, this, and this. So I don't think all of it was, like, personal
Right.
about not trusting you. Some of it could be seen as just legitimate concern about having a fair contest. But I think we resolved the concern parts of it. And the interpersonal stuff is probably always going to smolder under the surface. But I don't think it has to disrupt the peace that we're having.
Right. For me, peace is like for you in OTW and others like that, like, oh, you talk shit about me, but we're still friends. Like that's not the environment I grew up in. That's not how I come from.
How
So
have you survived?
Look,
so when
Landry and
people
I have established peace, and it's been
Oh,
going on
right.
for a
They
couple
were,
of
oh my
weeks
God,
now.
they were having a
and-
video war for a while, for weeks.
Dude, every
Oh.
fucking video was
Oh my
OTW
God.
face was in the thumbnail.
He literally did to me in the space of 3 months that I did to
can't even
Talcott in 2
finish.
years.
Y'all don't even realize it. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all just ganged up on women, and you don't
Oh,
realize
Oh,
it.
so
come
wait, okay, no,
on.
no. I
Oh
want to
my
have this
God.
conversation
Oh,
because I was thinking about this last night with the ship. Is there a gender thing at play with
Right.
some of
No,
this?
there might be with some people,
That's
but
not
not
true.
here.
That's not true.
I don't even
And
give
the
a fuck
woman's
about that.
perspective, and
Seriously,
you
I think
can't
that's
see, y'all
nonsense.
can't say that from a woman's perspective because I promise you, if my name was Paul enslaved right now, not OTW nor Modern Man would be cutting me off. Y'all would be like, mm-hmm, I agree with you, Paul.
You think that's true?
I
Yes,
don't
I
know if I would be
absolutely
that
think
way.
that's true.
But what? So you brought up one
So, but
person with one example, a
as I
dominant
was saying,
persona.
I wasn't finished speaking. So
You
as I
never
was
are.
saying, these are the environments that y'all grew up in, of this battles and
You
these
don't know that.
misfits environments. And I can
So,
say
what
that
is
by
the
saying,
environment that you were brought in?
I
An
so
environment of
when
everybody
environment.
talking behind everybody's back
So
and
when I grew up in
acting
an
really nice in
environment,
front of their
okay,
face?
all right, you know what, OTW, you can't have a conversation, okay? Thank
You're
Dude,
you,
right. I
Jesus,
can't have a
because
conversation with you. It's so complicated to listen to you.
I know the feeling that she feels right now because we've all felt it. But like, I just want to point out, it's it's just she's not feeling heard. She and
Yeah,
I know people like
she
that.
wasn't being heard because she kept getting cut off and talked over.
Well, she gets to do it to
But that
anyone, right?
also
But,
is a kind of a panel versus norm, too.
well, it's also when Chuck's here, jumping in, chiming in. She's got nothing to say, but as soon as OTW jumps in, she's like, "Well, why does he get to jump in?" It's just like those things got to be
You
fair.
see me ignoring all of that?
Yeah, I do. I'm pointing it out, in the sense that we could get there, but I'm trying to realize that this is for me. I'm saying this to myself. She needs to be heard, like, and then some. To be
Yeah.
It's
satisfied.
It's that
relevance,
space
Landry.
I was talking
It's
about. She
so-
needs that space in the conversation.
She needs to be relevant to the person that she's literally kind of like dragging through the mud. That's why she does it. Because if you actually listen to her and take what she says as concrete, then she's established relevance in your mind, right? That's why she's so butthurt, because she'll never establish that relevance with me. Because I could see her for what she is, and I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to be controlled. That has nothing to do with women or men. It's all about psychology, man.
Yeah.
And it's also being self-aware. And obviously I can perceive that that particular being is not self-aware.
We need like a strong, like, I don't want to say dyke, but like a strong.
Dyke.
Because dykes are like really, really strong personalities.
Like the
They
manly
could-
women that
Yeah,
can
they could
bridge.
put a fight up to Paul. Really, really.
Wait,
intensely.
I didn't know this was about Paul. I could put a fight up to Paul. What
No,
do y'all
she
need
brought up
for
Paul. She brought up Paul. She brought up
Oh.
because she used it as an example of if he was a dominant voice. Well, you have, dude. Here's the thing: in my workplaces, in my life, some of the most dominant people have been women. Usually, they're
Oh
guys.
yeah, me too. Yes, absolutely. I could
That's
been a
all I'm
bunch of
just- I'm
alpha.
just
The
males.
only reason she brought up his name was to be relevant in his eyes, right?
I don't know though. Like I'd have to ask her why she did all
Well,
that.
yeah, that's true. I have a
But
hard time, like with my trust, right? If you want to have the trust conversation, I have a hard time trusting her word when she's saying that she said someone in the panel verse. It was Tarek, but she said that moment people on panel, which she couldn't even confirm who
I
that
didn't hear
person
that.
was.
I heard general like I didn't take it as on the panel when you
She literally
replayed it.
said there's people on this panel.
I don't think
Hold on,
that's what she
let me
said.
rewind
Well,
it. Hold
We
on.
but
can look at the
just
transcript.
hold on a second. Just like to point out something, Landry actually does his homework, right? So he actually did all of this astrological, breakdowns, and also broke down transcripts from the shows and shit like that to point out why there's a tension between him and I. It pretty much sized it up in a freaking sentence, and ever since then, I do believe that he understands me a lot more than before. Hence, why he might respect me more and treat me with respect because he knows what type of being I am. Right. So that is something that maybe a lot of people out here should be doing, is kind of like researching and
Getting to know
having
each other
that.
better.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what
That's
permits us
part
to
of
at
the
least
piece, I think, was
exactly.
collaborate. There's two things that I said we can do with this piece: collaborate and get to know each other better. Start making instead of fighting, start trying to understand each other. And
But
I
I
see
want
both
to
of those things happening to a degree.
give credit to the feeling of wanting, the conflict in a way, because we've all been there, done that. Oh, it's a slow week, nothing's going on, and it's like a thing we feel in our chest. But it's all about picking our battles. And when I feel like the battles are random, and just because I
Like
don't
out of
know,
habit.
but yeah, exactly out of like instinct, like you don't know any other way. It's like I don't know what to do. I cannot fathom another way of being.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, well, when the battle comes, it'll be worth it because we didn't force it.
But I'm trying to give
Right.
another way. Like
I
you can
like that,
collaborate,
Landry.
you can
Yeah.
you can find people to connect with and get to know. So like when you have that itch to fight, I'm trying to offer other pathways for that to channel itself.
I mean, that's why I've been honest this whole time. It hasn't been easy with Joe Cool, but it hasn't been easy with me either. We have, like, I'll send him something with my idea. Here's my idea. Here's my concept. We're gonna do this, this, and that. And then he sends me something back with like 1/50th of the amount that I sent him. And he's like, no, we're doing this. We're gonna do that. I'm like, okay, we're doing that. And he's like, we need to do this. We need to add this. And he's like, seeing all this shit. And I'm like listening, but I'm trying to like write it down, and then I don't get all the thing. And then I get a screenshot from yesterday that says, no, we're supposed to do this. And I'm like, holy shit, what are we doing? So it's. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, at this point,
But
I
that
think we
has
should
to
have
be
our
so
own.
fun, though.
Do you think you're
you
gonna
gotta
win?
get some fun out of that, though.
Well, it's funny because we're yelling at each other, but we're still cool. Like he's telling me, I wake up, in the morning. You're the worst partner I could ever fucking have, dude. I'm sick of this shit. And I'm just like looking at my text. There's like 7 paragraphs. I'm like, dude.
That's fantastic, man. I love it.
And even still, right now, I think there's something that I haven't done yet because I don't understand. But I'm lost. I'm a lost man. Lost again.
Well, good. I hope you lose.
I mean, I hope he wins.
So I think the only thing we're waiting to hear then is the time, and
Yeah,
then
and I need the videos. I need the videos, and I need a confirmation from all the judges that are going to be on panel that they'll be there at 8.
And we have a surprise
8 p.m. I heard.
But because it's not the honorable judge, it's
Only
gonna
the
be,
judges know who the judge is.
right.
Who could it be?
I don't know. They say it's top tier.
Top tier.
Somebody big.
Somebody
This-
big.
So
Like,
another thing.
What's the measurement of big?
I don't know. I said, "Is it Mr. Beast?" They wouldn't say anything.
Dude, okay, yeah, it'd be so
Is it
crazy.
Mr. Beast.
Be like, teach me how to edit videos like that. He'd be like, dude, you all lose. This shit sucks. It's like, this isn't holding a 2-year-old's attention.
This is just proof of concept. That's all it is. We can
But-
improve it.
This is,
Is it Paul enslaved?
there's no way it's Paul Enslaved. There's no way DJ M is in cahoots with Paul Enslaved behind the scenes. That would be crazy. But actually, oh man, I've made so many things that I don't even know what's gonna get. Hey, my buddy.
Moose, are we gonna win? Where are you at our project?
Us win? Oh,
Let me know when you need me to run my white glove across it.
Wow.
And get out my
win?
jeweler's glass.
I'm loving this. It's like you guys are really like telling me I'm gonna win. Thank you very much, guys.
I have a.
Well,
People
you
tell
had
me that I'm
Talcott. You had the golden
inconsistent, but
goose.
I'm always honest in my failures.
okay. So winning the Special Olympics is
Stop.
Hey, it's still winning something. Don't try to bring it down. I
no,
see you.
that's what I'm saying. I was going to say it's still an award, and some people in the world would
Hey,
be
have you
more
ever
than happy
seen?
to have
Have
that.
you ever watched
Me,
a
I
wheel?
don't
Hold
want that one on the
on,
shelf.
Moose. Let me ask you this question: have you ever watched a wheelchair basketball game?
Oh, Rose 77 did one of those.
That is one of the fucking most awesome basketball games you'll ever watch in your life, man. These people are wild. My
ones
daughter
you won't
was
see those
my daughter was in a
stand up.
basketball team, and I'd see freaking people flying over their wheelchairs and crashing into each other like it was bumper cars, and just like crawling for the ball, jumping back up into their chairs, and it was just a freaking awesome game, man. So
That sounds
to
fun. We
win a
should stream
Special
it.
Olympics, you have to be a fucking badass motherfucker.
Can we all get an award?
Yeah, bro. I mean, we all get an award if we all enter, because at this point, like, only
Peace,
the half
sanity.
even
We
there.
get brotherhood. We get fraternity for
Hey,
having been
don't
through
talk.
this.
Don't start talking Mason talk, dude. Brown's boys need to get up here and get smacked by another blue wrench.
Brotherhood is goes way beyond it's larger than masonry. We're trying to do that here. I did a whole stream on it. They don't own
Hey,
brotherhood.
you know, what are the odds that? So Jeff, right? Your channel. I haven't experienced this because I've had premium for forever, but I've recently, I stopped paying for it. And dude, the amount of ads on your show.
I set it to low. I set it to the lowest setting. Is it
It's like
still?
every three. I'm like,
No,
is that
man.
why the
What,
viewer
how do
count
I
is-
don't know what to do? Like,
I don't
That
know. I
is,
just was
like-
shocked.
It's crazy, right? Like, I was on my one of my devices because I try to help out, add a couple extra people there sometimes, and I was like, bro, like, I've got to do like 3 commercials, dog. Like, I don't
It's
know.
funny.
you know what?
'cause then
I'm gonna
you
check
lose
the ad revenue.
conversation.
It's only like $5 or $6 a month anyway. I might
Yeah,
just
it's
turn
not
them
worth
off.
it. I don't.
Yeah, I
keep
might
mine
just turn
on.
them off.
Yeah, because people the first time I did it lost their shit. It went from like 30 live viewers to like 1.
Oh.
But this was during my time where the only people watching me were Paul fans, so it made sense.
Well, you
They
know
were
what?
like, not the fucking Fiat.
I'll turn them off for this next week. I'll run them. I'll do a week without ads and see.
And the next
what
week
the
you
numbers
you gotta get that $6 back.
do. What?
I'll give you $6.
No, I'll run it for a week because it may be affecting the numbers.
Nobody wants to watch ads.
It's just insane.
Yeah, I
They
don't
don't.
watch
They trick our brains, right? Because we're like, oh, TV sucks. There's so many ads on TV. And no, the ones on YouTube are. Those are short at least. They're short and sweet. But then they just start boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh my god, I can't see. And then the conversation picks back up. You don't even know what y'all are talking about. Before the ad started, y'all were talking about balls. Then you turn back in and you're talking about vaginas. You can't keep up.
Yeah. I remember that stream, but YouTube is supposed to be doing where they play them in the video now, like side by side with the panel.
I'm putting this on sale. Okay, half price, unused.
Half price.
My free GoPro.
What is it? Oh, wait, no, show it to me.
Oh shit.
Is that something I could use?
Yeah, man. You could strap it to your head. You could strap it to your chest. You could
Yeah,
hold it in your
I
hand.
needed something to, because right now I just hold my phone like this. I needed something when I go.
So yeah, I got
out.
one for free, and I'm like, if I have 2, I'm gonna lose one of them because my deal.
Oh well, I might take it from you then. Let's talk.
All right, let's talk. I gotta get rid of it. And maybe it will inspire you to get some great on the ground footage, and then
Yeah.
we can link up and we could be like.
The only I'm
Filming-
kind of with
filming
you.
each
The
other,
only
like, running
hold up
towards
is
each
having
other?
another person to like just going out by myself and finding something to stream, or having a second person to do it with and having that chemistry.
I know it's the most real thing in the world, dude. If I'm there with Moose, you better believe I'd be screaming at people, "Come to the Panelverse!" But when I'm alone, they're like, "We got to call the mental hospital. That guy's insane." But if I'm with a buddy, they're like, "He's not
'cause
insane.
I'd be
He's a
cheering him
friend."
on. I'd be like, come on, let's go, let's go. I'm like, you got this, Landry.
We'd just be like, "Hey, hey,
Because
You ain't
that's
got
one of
no
the
alibi.
projects for 26 is to start pulling real life into the Panelverse.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's,
how are we going to dominate the world if we don't?
We got no. That's where people don't realize, right? It's all that this space is missing. I say this space. I say that a lot of things, right? We've proven this week that, and it's so fascinating to me, right? We've proven this week that we all can work together on something. Kind of. It's been rocky, but we've done something. We've tried. People don't like the word try. I like the word try because we can't win without
But
a
we've
shitload
done
of
more than
failures.
we're doing it. Like there's
Well,
gonna
no,
be a
no, OTW, he
contest
gives me a
tonight.
hard time for saying the word try, like the Yoda thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
we're
there is no
doing it.
try.
We're
but so
just
here's,
doing it.
but my point that I want to make is that we all feel like this was because of us. I've noticed this, right? I think we all feel responsible for this collaboration. Like, yeah, I inspired this. I felt that way. I've heard OTW say it. I've heard you say it.
Cynthia too. I have to include her.
That's what I'm saying. So we all feel like we all feel like we did something good, and we.
I'm the only one who hasn't taken credit of it for it, and you know what? I'm taking credit for the entire panelverse and all the relationships that we have in the panelverse. So thank you guys. I appreciate you being part of that, and I appreciate you being part of the manipulation and scheme for me to take over the entire
He
YouTube.
manipulated all this peace. He produced peace.
Landry is going to have 1 million subscribers by this time next year, and I'm going to be able to sway those subscribers to buy whatever product I'm selling, and they won't even know that I'm part of that product because I'm going to be that good.
Why
That's
does
how
Landry
good it's
get the
gonna be.
subs? Can I get half of that?
Dude, you know I share.
He's got the Riz, and he
okay.
shares. He knows how to share the money, so.
Dude! Oh no, Moose, we about to fight.
I didn't say you didn't know how to share.
Oh,
either,
okay.
I just
So it's just the Riz then, because the sharing is there.
You've got kind of an abrasive.
I've tried to throw money at you guys.
Dude, here's the thing: you're throwing money away every time you come on with the antlers. Let's just be real here.
Well, no antlers, you're saying?
The first time I ever looked at this channel, I looked at the screen where it was live. I said, "Antlers, get out of here! I'm not."
I was the no antler guy. It was everyone else kept saying, "Where's the antlers, dude?
Because you
Use
attract
the
a
antler. They
very
look
niche
good. Keep the."
type.
I was the one that said the antlers. They stupid. After a while, they
Let's
run
just,
their
let's
course.
just point out the obvious, right? Has Jeff's content not been the best it's been in years this last week?
My wife's laughing at me right now. She's listening. She looks over and she goes, "Wait, you're telling me that you're telling other people they have abrasive personalities? Are you kidding me?"
She thinks you're abrasive.
She's all, "Do you know who the fuck you are?" Well, she didn't say that, but the F bomb.
Hey, did you see the blue wrench one, Moosey?
Oh, I don't know. I'm too busy.
You just have to see the end of it.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the fact that I can only get 2 people in my live stream. So now,
what?
Now you just set the fire, son. So now I have to do my own live stream.
He said,
my own broadcast.
Can I be a part of it?
2 viewers. Of course, you can be part
Yeah,
of it.
I'll support your live stream.
But then right there, I've already got more than 2 viewers. So it shatters the whole 2 viewers.
No, that counts 2. That's only 2. You don't count as 1. No, he's talking about whatever I said because he said it should be on my channel. You know what I haven't said? I haven't said anything about it being on my channel, so I have the right to say, Moose, your 2 viewers can wait.
Your 2 viewers. Bro, I don't even know how my channel still exists.
I understand why Flow State's a bad move, though. I hear you, Jeff. We didn't ever talk about that.
Flow State's a really bad move right now.
Well, because he jumped out.
Melody, I have news for you. We don't
reward people for failure, for complete lack.
Well, I thought he did it to chase that money because he got that opportunity to get all those donations. He's like, "Fuck this contest. I got bigger things to do."
I think he would make a lot of money. I mean, maybe he'd send it out to it, but it's a lot of distribution, right? Who would get what?
Yeah.
But I didn't even know until today.
We could figure out how to do all that.
Oh, I didn't know until today. Well, this is where it all gets confusing to me, right? Is these weird games people play there. They support, but I'm not about Flow. Okay, Chuck. So, I mean, he didn't come up here because he's biased against OTW. Is that not what happened? We all have.
He was never here today. He wasn't in the chat room. I don't know.
I think that it is interesting because, I didn't have a problem with it being on OTW's or yours or anybody's. The whole thing that trips me out is whoever started this should have just been like, all right, we're going to have it here, set it up here. The judges thing should be here. We all
You mean be the tyrant daddy that everybody was complaining about?
You got to be the daddy. When you set an event up.
No, you set me up to fail.
You can have a council. You can have a council. But if you're going to really do it, at the end of the day, the council needs a daddy. And there needs to be one, this is the rules. This is what we're doing. Everybody needs to be on the same page. That way, when they walk away, they go, okay, I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, we don't have a daddy. We have a mommy, and here she is.
Yeah, she's also complaining a lot about this whole process. So let's hear it now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just tell
No,
you
not
guys that. Hold
There's.
on, the
Go ahead.
complaints department is closed until tomorrow. Okay.
exactly. That's what I'm saying too. So,
Welcome.
hi guys. Yeah. Um, the time that it starts is going to be 9 Eastern time. The time just changed.
9 Eastern, so 6 Pacific.
Yep. And we also need to get the videos from everybody. Jeff, have you been working on that or?
The guy sitting right next to you.
Hmm.
Moose, are we gonna do a rough draft, like a review of the rough draft?
Yeah, Moose, what are you guys gonna do?
Hold on, I gotta slap something together.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you slap something
I'm
together.
joking. I am
And then
totally joking. I've got this. I'll get it to you when I get
Am
it.
I allowed to? Am I allowed to submit one of El Pero's video for my contest entry?
you're so funny.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Whatever you want to do.
Why
Okay,
are you
you're
so
hilarious.
serious? No, why are you so
Joke would
serious?
be so pissed.
You are just so
Hilarious.
funny. I just think you're just, it's a joke. It's hilarious. And this is, you're a part of the shit show. So it's been fun watching this all go down. And I'm totally
You kind of
loving it.
scare me a little bit.
It's
I
so
don't know the
wonderful,
tone.
isn't it? It's so
Okay,
wonderful in
it
media.
is, Moose.
I love
So,
like,
just to
It's pretty
clarify the
wonderful.
time, 9 Eastern. But are we showing up like an hour early or something before the
Yeah,
contest?
it would be 8 Eastern, an hour before
and
the show.
You'll
yeah.
have the stream set up. Can you send me the link and I can circulate
I will
it
do
on
all
my
of that
socials?
right after I finish this panel with you guys. I was like, I'll
Okay.
leave here and I'll go take care of it.
I
Thank
love all
you.
you guys. I love Cynthia. I love Snow. I love Jeff. I love
Oh,
OTW.
remind me of the
love
title
all of
again because I didn't get it all
Oh
jotted down.
well,
The
this
Great
is what if you-
2025.
I'm open to. Let's see, the great.
Channelverse
I'll type
Shit
it in the
Show
chat.
2025.
okay.
We should have
okay,
this on the shit show.
Let me get it. It's gonna
Collabitition.
be the Great
Collab.
Mediocrity.
Oh,
Great
will you
mediocrity.
stop it, Cynthia?
How Joe Cool saves the world.
How Joe Cool saved the world.
Would that bias the judges to have his name in there?
No, I don't think so. I think there's enough hatred towards me in the way that I'm existing in this right now.
Nobody
That
hates
Hey,
you
come on, man.
at
I'm getting
all.
just
Stop
as much
it.
Here,
hatred.
work with
No,
that.
you know,
if you
we
want to
share it, we
subtitle it,
share
"How
it.
Joe Cool Saves the World," but
No,
if
that
y'all think y'all need
disaster, that
to wear
greatest 2025 panel versus collaboration disaster, like people actually put in work
competition.
on this. So the ones that did it, they
Oh,
you know what? They
we could
might win.
title it. We could
They
title it
might
this,
win.
guys.
let's. I would love to
listen
have that
me. I'm gonna
conversation.
have
Who
to
didn't put work
turn
into it?
the mic up. I'm gonna have to get my mic
Flow
up.
state.
Another
He likes
broken
We'll
it.
figure
dream.
that out
Uncle
at the
Fat.
Oh,
contest. That's
see,
what this whole
Cynthia.
thing is for, right? We'll
Well,
figure
so
that
but
out
you're
later,
saying you
I
put
Landry.
wasn't
in.
even.
You're saying you put too
Goblet
much work into
Majesty.
it. So I'm trying to
No,
hear you out.
everybody. Did you? No, everybody did. Are you kidding me? You're not listening.
How many people backed out? Goblin, King's
Flow.
Catharsis,
Fat
Flow
Wiz
State,
like didn't back
Fatty.
out, but there was some
Wizard
kind of
never got a
failure
hold
to
of me,
connect.
and I mean, like,
I'm
it was
not
easier
shocked.
to
I'm
get a
with
hold
Moose
of
on this
them.
one. Like this is a
Like,
disaster. It is. It's like whatever. It's totally
To
fine.
me,
It's
it's
gonna
not a
be fun.
disaster. I don't know what your reference for disaster
I think
is,
there's
but
a
to me,
desire
it's
for
far
you don't
from a
even
I
have
know,
a
disaster.
Jeff.
project, Jeff.
I know it's
Jeff,
not Oscar level
it's so
Academy
easy
Awards
for you to
produced,
say
but it
that.
was never intended to be. It was a little like competition among friends.
And
Okay,
Cynthia
well,
just dropped out, dude. What the, oh my
we're
god.
doing all this for you, Jeff. So
But the
let's
one
get it
thing I
done.
would do differently next time is when we have the original names, I would get a commitment from each person. They'd have these are the expectations. If you're putting your name in this hat, we need your contact information. You have to commit
It was
to
very
staying in
simple.
and
We
doing.
did do that.
It was kind of loosey goosey as far as
It
who
is. It's all
participated.
loosey goosey, but it's still happening, and that's amazing enough. I can't believe it's happened this far. So let's just try to finish it up.
Yeah. So if I did it
So,
again, I would.
did anyone
I
tell
would
you
vet
about
the
that, Jeff?
contestants better. Do what?
Did anyone tell you about that to maybe
Are
add a
you
little bit
here
more
just to
exposure?
antagonize the situation, Landry?
No, I'm not.
Did any
Hey, Landry.
Did anybody do what? I didn't hear your question.
Hey, Landry.
Yes, Moose.
I'm gonna
What is
take
it?
my 2 viewers, and I'm gonna go
No,
home now.
but Moose.
Oh, dude, this song right here is so smooth. I just want to share it with you. Let's go offline and let's
Dude, yeah, who me?
bro. I need clip thing to finish my
Oh yeah,
project.
yeah. Let's do. I don't know what your schedule is, dude. You're like never
Are you
around for
working today?
weeks, and then
I
you just
got
show
off.
up and you're like,
I got off like 3 hours early. So
Oh, okay.
I
all right,
took
yeah, let's
today
go.
off. I'm
Prepare
like,
for
oh
our
my gosh,
victory
I gotta
competition.
get this
Hey,
done. So
a
Jeff,
lot
can
of
you
us
make
are
sure?
actually taking this seriously. That's the
Jeff
thing.
is taking it so seriously. He did one, and he doesn't even know if the
Unbelievable.
project's even there yet.
Well, that's where I
It's
find the
amazing.
problem is like to think that because we're making jokes that we don't take it seriously. That's where you're wrong. I
Well,
think that
you should
we,
have been a
we
judge, Landry,
I agree.
because you have a lot of opinion.
I agree.
Hey Landry.
Landry, I'm not. Your victory is not looking good tonight so far.
Dude, when have I said I was
Landry's
confident in
awesome.
it?
I don't
You
have an
can't
issue
take
with him
away what I
at
Oh,
all.
don't
okay.
feel confident in.
Are you kidding me? I adore him. He's awesome. He's so funny, and I like how he shakes things up too. It's whatever, It's all good.
I'll tell you, this is something I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. I don't know if there's another person who can come onto a panel that makes me feel more nervous than Snow. Straight up. She's
Why?
got
Is it
an
the mommy
intimidation
thing?
factor. Oh, I said you're the one we're already in.
Daddy's home.
Do you mean to
Oh
take
my
the other one
god.
off?
Dude, do you remember when I sent you to Talcott's on accident? That was so fucking funny, dude. I had the wrong one, and I sent him the StreamYard link to Talcott's, and he just like had no idea. Then all of a sudden he's just in Talcott's, and he's like, "Hey, Moose, what do you have to add today?"
What do
He's
you
just
do?
like,
You just randomly send him links
"What
and he
did you?"
clicks them?
No, because I meant to send him my StreamYard link. Because I look at the top,
Oh.
I'm like StreamYard copy paste.
And he popped up on Talcott's.
I popped up on Talcott's and I was all,
I accidentally did
That's
it
how it
2
happened.
times, and it was an accident both times. I'm that dumb. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me. Okay, here we go. Boom, there you go.
this ain't a game. It's
I love you, Snow.
demonstration. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right.
Awesome.
Doing this.
Let me know what you need.
Yeah. Daddy's home.
Yeah,
Cynthia, this was discussed on the judges panel Friday night. It's not the last 24 hours, so let's correct that part of the narrative. Everybody
Okay,
knew about
I
this
don't
at
know.
least Friday.
Okay, we gotta establish this. Opinions are welcomed, but right now we just gotta worry about the business. So let's just do it and take care of what we have to take care of. Everybody has a part to play, Jeff. You need to make sure you get all those links to all those videos from everybody so that way OTW has something to work with.
Is it easier to send them directly to him, or do y'all want me to collect them
Exactly.
and send them over?
I don't need them. I just need to watch
So
them
that's
on
it. Moose
OTW.
has
Well, it
ours.
could be either way. Could be the links or the videos themselves, whatever suits
Okay.
your thing.
So Landry has his. Moose has his. Cynthia, are you saying Shift decided not to enter it, or are we still doing the wait for Shift thing? And then who's next? Oh, TML was waiting to hear what time and where to send the link. So I
Okay.
think they have theirs.
It's the
Cool.
9 p.m. Is
And then
that
you have
right?
yours.
Are we confirming
Yeah,
the time?
9
is 9 p.m.
p.m. Eastern time is the show.
But your
Okay.
stream will start at 8 Eastern.
Well, we'll be backstage from
We'll
8
be
to 9,
backstage.
right?
Oh, backstage. I thought you were. Do you plan to start the stream like 30 minutes early to like let the
9
audience settle
p.m.,
in?
right?
9 p.m. Eastern time, Jeff. Write it down.
Okay, A, don't talk to me that way. B, the reason I said this is because on my stream several times when it was going to be on my channel, I kept telling the audience that I'm going to open the stream an hour early so that the audience can show up, we can hang out and build momentum. So don't make out like it's this crazy idea and I'm just not understanding the time. That was what I had been telling my audience. So I was
But that just
clarifying with you
changed the
that do
time.
you plan to do that?
The time
Okay,
just
well,
Because
changed.
you had
I-
just said, like 20 minutes ago, you said 8 Eastern. You said it'll be at 8 Eastern, the contest will start at 9. So now I'm feeling gaslit.
I
Okay.
can see that.
What's up?
Can you explain it, OTW?
Well, first of all, I wasn't aware of what you said to your audience. So there's that.
Okay, but then a few minutes ago you said something about 8 p.m., like opening early at 8 p.m., and then you switched
No,
to
what I
do
said
you,
it was
do,
that-
do you have ears?
or
It's
even-
9 p.m. What are you not getting? Is how it came
Yeah,
across.
now
to me.
you're putting
Oh,
words in my
no.
mouth, but that's not what I said. And second of all, I thought I was pretty clear. The show start the 8 o'clock thing was the meeting for the judges, everybody, so we can plan this out and
Yeah, no, it wasn't
prepare
clear
and
because
be
I
ready?
took that as the time that the stream
Yeah,
was
well,
going to
that's
start.
it. Maybe there's just lack of clarity here.
Yeah.
It's just this is why I guess I assume something, and you also assume. So we're
Right.
we can both get over that.
Yes.
Yeah, the
So,
time is the only thing that's changed so far, and that Cynthia has dropped out. So hopefully she doesn't drop out.
okay, here's what I will do then. I will start a stream sometime this evening, and like 15 minutes, whatever, however time before, I can send everybody over to your channel at 9 o'clock for the show, and I'll do like a little pre-show.
That sounds
Okay,
great.
but are
I
you going to
like
be
that.
present at the meeting?
Yeah, because you got to kind of be there too. So if you like, I don't know how you're going to pull that out because it's like a backstage
What do we
meeting.
need from the meet? Like, what's the meeting for?
Just to
It's okay. All right, so it's just like when a band goes and plays. They set the stage before we go and play our songs, right? So that's pretty much what it is. We're gonna meet up together to set the stage, to know everybody's position, what they do, who's gonna say what, how they're gonna judge, so everybody's on the same page.
How long would that take? How long do you need for that?
Well, Snow said an hour in advance.
You know what, Jeff? You could show up at the last 20 minutes. So if you could show up a quarter to, and then that way everything will be organized and ready to go. And then we can explain it to you in the last 20 minutes before we
Okay.
go live. Would that work for you?
Yeah, that works. So I can do like a little pre-stream, and I'll end it, and maybe a quarter till, just show up, and then y'all can fill
Okay,
me in on the
perfect.
details. That works.
Yes.
That works.
Does
And
that
then
work, OTW? For you?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And then OTW and I are going to actually host the thing. So we'll be the only two people on the panels, or the judges will be on the panel as well.
The judges will be on the panel in let's say, but this is why I wanted us to meet together. So I want to discuss the layout and how who's going to be on screen and how we're going to do this, right? So this is it's kind of like a quick establishment of the show parameters just before we start the show, which like I said, makes everybody on the same page, and then we all know what everybody's role is and what we're going to do, to keep it completely professional and not, have people lead into weird ideas like, someone's going to influence the decisions and whatever narrative they can come up with.
Okay.
We need to
So
be able to.
Okay. That's good. Now we just got to figure out like what your part is and what Jeff's part is. So I think that OTW should definitely take the lead since he knows how to work all of his equipment and who's going to be next. We need to establish that. Like, are we picking it out of a hat? Like,
we
what
could do the
team
wheel,
is
like
going?
do the wheel thing, or if
Well,
he has some
the
other
way
little
I see
gimmick.
the way I see it, Jeff, is like, in any award ceremony, okay, you got the host. Like, that's the guy talking up front, which is you, okay? That's you, because it's your show.
So I'm going to be like, welcome to the panel. Our next guest
you're the
is
guy.
blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
the guy
Okay.
that's kind of like behind the scenes, bringing up the videos, putting in the claps and the shit and like that. And I'm just like, I'm not even going to say much, right? Well, obviously, I'm going to entertain the audience with you, and we're going to kind of co-host this.
Are you going to play
sense.
electric guitar?
That is
only if
nothing
I have
to do. That could be after the show.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
after the show. You could do
You guys,
shit after.
This is going to be late for OTW and others too, so we got to put that into our mind. This show shouldn't take longer than an hour.
I agree. I mean, there's only like 4 or 5 videos to watch.
But if
And
we
then the
want
judging.
to, raise some money, you got to be on top of that too, Jeff. We got to get at least something like $25. Somebody's got to win something in this.
Well, Landry and I agreed to each donate some kind of card to the winners. So Landry and I will cover at least a gift card.
Landry, he
winner.
did? That's
Yeah.
team effort. Okay, that's what's up. Okay. That makes me inspired.
That's
a little
another
bit.
thing. Like originally, when it was going to be on my channel, Landry and I were co-hosting. It was like a me and Landry hosting event.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all want to include.
Well,
it or
I
not,
don't
but
know anything
I'm
about
happy
that,
to make
so-
it an OTW co-hosting thing too, if Landry's okay with that.
Well, how is Landry's a contestant in this? That's it.
So is OTW.
Yeah, but so are Jeff and I.
OTW, but we're doing this as a collaboration, and if you want to think about it, like who has all the equipment? Nobody has it like OTW.
The
OTW has the
co-host,
best setup.
not the platform, just the co-host.
Oh, the
Landry and I were going to
co-hosting.
co-host together.
Oh.
Well, whoever wants to step up as the co-host, you could exchange turns. It does. Even the judges are going to be kind of like
I don't
co-hosting
think
because
that could turn into a bias situation. We got to keep it as simple as
right,
possible.
yeah. That's why I wanted to remove myself from the and let you host. That way, it would show us being completely aside from
so do you
the
not
contest.
not even want to be on panel and produce from backstage?
Oh, yeah, exactly. And I'd come up just like once in a while to just like fill
I
in
love it.
the silences, and if you're like ended up not knowing what to say or whatever. Anyway, I recognize all that stuff. I'm
actually
pretty
would help.
Thank
pretty
you
good
so
at
much,
production.
OTW.
Really well.
Yeah, so I'm
Perfect.
like really don't
Thank you
want to.
so much.
I'm there as a contestant. I don't, it's just the platform is and the audience. It's like choosing a theater when you're going to go do a show. You want to choose a
See?
theater that has a lot of people in there and the
This is
sound
why
is
we chose
good. And
OTW.
there you
He
go.
knows,
It's
he
like
knows
No, I
all
think that
about
was
this
I
stuff.
supported that
So
idea from the start, and I still think it's the best way to go.
it is.
right.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
have.
for everyone to be happy, I'd have to literally just give the keys to you, and you just like be the one that has the power, and I'm not involved. That's why I offered it before. But the fact that you're a contestant shouldn't have any influence on anybody's judgment because it's not you being judged. It's
Right.
the production. It's the
And we're trusting the
the
judges
material.
to
Yeah.
just judge the products themselves, and so that's what they're supposed to
Okay.
look at anyway.
So
So
I'm going to do my part. I'm going to start creating these polls, and I'm going to
okay,
send those off to you, OTW, and you'll have them soon. And then,
Cool.
Jeff, you're going to get all of the links, right?
right. And I'll send
Okay,
them to
awesome.
OTW, or
Excellent.
I'll have them OTW if they want to send them directly to you. How do they reach you?
I've got Telegram, which is the easiest way to reach me.
I just got it last night, so what I could do is get all the links and then send them
And
to you on
send it
Telegram.
out to everybody, all the judges
I'll put my
and
Telegram name
the
in
contestants. Yeah.
One more thing. OTW is going to create a thumbnail and the time to be there, and we all got to show on all of our channels, so that way everybody knows what time to be at OTW's.
Right.
And just share it on your community wall or
So
whatever.
the
when you post
official
it.
OTW time is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right. The show
6 p.m.
starts then.
Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's
then
like
they
that's
can
when I
come to
hit
my
go
channel
live.
before and hang out.
Yeah,
until
yeah, you could do the
afterwards.
pre-show. Like
Okay.
sometimes a lot of channel. Well, when you watch TV, they have the pre-show and the after-show.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can go ahead and do that.
And then I'll show
that'd
up at
be-
your place about 1:15 and get my part.
Because
settled
if you send your audience over, it's like you'd have to show up. Oh my, how am we going to do this?
Right, I know.
You'd
He's
have
got
to
to
show
figure
up.
that
I'd
out.
have to end the
OTW, don't
stream and they
even
can
bother with
take
it.
an
If
intermission.
he's if Jeff
Yeah.
shows up late, I'm sure OTW can handle it. Like we'll have to play an extra song,
I
or
won't
he
be
can
late. I won't be
definitely
late.
post it
No,
until
but
you're
what
done
I'm
doing whatever you're doing to get on panel.
what I'm thinking, because I was thinking he transfers audience over when he do the
Unless I had a
Well, you can't do that
co-host.
because he
All
has
they'd
to
have
be at
to
the
do is end the
meeting.
stream.
He's
Like
got to
maybe
be
somebody
at
on the panel.
He's got to be at the meeting
Yeah,
at a
exactly.
quarter
So
till,
so you
so
could
he
just
can get
end
the
it.
download.
Yeah, that's it. But I can actually, if you want to, Jeff, you can have the after party over at your broadcast, and I could send all of my audience or the audience over to your show.
Well, let's
That
find a
would
way
be
to do that
awesome.
then. We can do the pre-show at mine, and then I can say, everybody, we're going over to OTW's. I
Perfect.
could set it up to redirect. Like a mod or somebody can close the panel.
Then you
And
open
we
up
could all
we just do an
redirect to you,
after
and then when
show.
yours over, we could redirect back to mine.
Exactly,
for an after show.
right.
That
That's
sounds
Do
good.
the
fantastic.
after show, so
But
that way you
hold
can be
on.
a part of the meeting. That's what I'm
You're
concerned
gonna have
about.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, hold on, Snow. Wait, okay. So what you're going to have to do, though, Jeff, is open up a different tab in StreamYard so you can come into the meeting, and during that time, maybe play some music on your side, mute your mic, so
Well,
nobody
I'm gonna
hears
find
you while
someone
you're
to
in the
turn
meeting.
it over to when I go to the meeting. I'll turn it over to like a co-host, and then they
Right.
can wrap
so you can
up the
keep it.
stream
Yeah,
there.
exactly. So you keep it running till the
Yeah.
show goes live, because you can't send the audience over unless I'm live. Because
Right.
if you do it beforehand, they won't show up. It just doesn't work.
And then when you go live, they'll end the stream. And
Yeah,
that'll
it's like
bump
if I
the
go
audience
live
to-
at 9, you guys got to end at 9:01. So to make sure the audience gets transferred.
Okay.
okay.
So that's
That's
the
what
only
we'll
little
do.
detail that we needed to work out, actually.
Okay. So
Perfect.
Cynthia,
All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Oh, wait.
all
Yeah?
right. Thanks, Snow. We'll see you
Yeah,
tonight.
okay. All right, bye.
And wear your pageant
Bye.
gown, your awards gown. Cynthia, so your video is not going to be part of the thing tonight, but we'll show it at the pre-show on my channel. Is that what you and Shift decided? And then so we'll have me, you, Landry, and TML. So that'll be 4 videos to judge tonight. That works for a ad hoc impromptu panelverse collaboration to take advantage of a brief moment of peace. I think that's a good wrap up to it all.
Yeah, I think that's good.
No, hang on. What was decided on Stream Shift was that she was going to show you the video, you were going to look at it, and you were going to use your sense of, do you think you want to enter in the competition? Does it have a chance? Blah, blah, blah. Or is it better to just show it on a separate channel and not have it in? And you were going to collaborate with Cynthia, but your input was going to decide that. That's what
Yeah, but it's
everybody
changed.
saw happen
Now
on
Cynthia
stream.
is actually agreeing with Shift and saying Cynthia decided for me very collaborative. And then she said right under that, correct.
Well, we knew that Control Freak was happening early. I identified that from the beginning. And Cynthia, what I had to learn, it was a lesson for me, and you were part of that lesson. Sometimes you have to let that control go and just let the process do its thing. The panel verse is larger than any of us. And for me, even though I was right, like I could have been completely right about why I was controlling something, but the right thing to do was still to give up that control. That's what I got the most growth, and I learned the most. The lesson for me was not hanging on to that control. So I'm just passing that on.
All right. So, hi, Shift.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I just want to say it was an honor to be nominated.
You might win if you enter.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to say anything negative. I mean, I do, but I won't. So I just want to say, like, good luck to everybody, and it's been what it's been, and popcorn emoji. So yeah. Anyway.
Well, thank you for participating.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's
not
really good
participating,
spirited
whatever.
of you.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm out of here, Jeff. We'll see each other later.
All right, we'll see you tonight. Thanks,
Bye.
OTW.
Peace.
Okay. Oh, and just, for all the efforts that anyone put into it, like, salute and all that. And, yeah. And for the cool people that I've met through this, thank you for your...
So what's all the real stuff that you wanted to say? Our producers want to know.
Oh, I'm going through a tunnel.
You what? Stop. I know, but that's the kind of stuff that I like to know because it helps me understand better. All right. Well, we've gone a couple of hours, and I'm going to do that pre-show anyway. Moose probably needs me the rest of the day. He's probably waiting right now for Jeff to look over the video and tell him all the places he can make it better. So I don't want to leave my partner stuck like that. I want to make sure that we win. No, I'm only kidding. I could probably not touch the video the rest of the day, and Moose will do a fine job. All right. Oh, no, sorry, we're not ending. We have a couple of cows and chickens to check in with. So why don't we do Funky Time, Cow and Chicken. I'm going to go get a refill, come right back, and then we'll wind down and wrap up. Here we go. Oops, sorry. Real quick, OTW. What is your Telegram? Did you get my my Telegram name in the back? That's the only thing I need to send you those links. Okay, back to brown chicken, brown
Brown chicken, brown cow. Hey, yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea, Snow. Oh, hang on, and there's people backstage.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, no,
no,
no.
no. Okay. I love your logo, OTW. It's already getting me excited for tonight. Wow. Man, it's not even over. Jeez, Frank. Whew. All right, so y'all are just hanging on the back. Don't bring you up. Okay. Um, we have another one. It looks a little more mellow and gentle, and it also looks like chicken. The chicken storyline develops further. But with Frank, I would never rest easy with mellow and gentle. All right, I guess I will play it. All right, one more from Chicken and whoever this is. That doesn't look like a cow to me. Oh, isn't this lovely? Until the primal drumming and searing electric guitars come in. I'm getting like Chinese theater, like with the fans, and like the dragon. Oh yeah, do all of that. Thank you. Oh, you, Cynthia, are you saying you want to come up? Okay. Here. We can come back to that. I'm going to prioritize.
Yeah, it was hard
this over
with OTW and Landry on stage.
And you know what? Part of me as a panel facilitator, I'm not good at keeping up with all that. If someone ever needs to like have a one-on-one or just want 2 or 3 people, just let me know. And I don't always know who to drop and who to keep on.
Right. And I just wanted to I'm not dropping out of the race because of anything. Like if I had known it was at OTW's, it was going to be on his panel at his place, I wouldn't have done it.
From the beginning.
Right. And so I do feel like it was dropped on, you say the last 48 hours. I think I just found out today. And I thought y'all had the meeting last night because I wasn't at DJM's on Friday night or Saturday. So I wanted to make that clear. Shift and I did come up with this idea together. However, she got a headache and she wasn't feeling well, which I completely understand. So I kind of ran with the idea and put it together. We were not able to connect again until yesterday. And even then it was like, well, I'm finishing up the project. I'm not really sure. I'm still not finished all the way because I'm adding my special sound effects. But it was something we came up together and we laughed at it. So can we show it before, like you said, on your pre-show? And I think that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. So if you don't want it entered as a
Right.
contest, that's fine. That's up to you. But we can still show it.
Yeah. And
You want
Shift,
to
I
show it
don't
at the
know if
pre-show
you want to,
tonight?
do you still want to enter it in the contest, Shift? Or no?
Has she seen it?
No.
Oh, well, I thought she was going to look at it and then
It didn't
decide.
quite go that way, but well, yeah, go ahead and tell me how it went because
If you want to come up?
we weren't able to connect with one another. So unfortunately, like I said, this did take like 15 hours. So I can only imagine if we just connected yesterday, there's no way I could have
Oh my
been able.
God, what?
There's no way I could have been able to handle it all. Okay, well, so I'm fine with that. So, do you not want to show it at all? And I'll just put it on my
Well, I mean,
thing.
because that's 15 hours of work. I would definitely want people to see that. Contest or no contest.
Right. I mean, and 12 of that was spent editing, and I'm still not finished. I'm still finishing up my sound effects. So,
Well, regardless of what happens, I'm willing to at least show whatever you want to show on the pre-show, whether shift is
okay,
involved or it's just your work or whatever. I don't mind. We show all kind of stuff here, so
okay,
I'll
awesome.
show
It's
whatever
funny.
you want to
It's
show.
it's a hilarious. Y'all will get a kick out of it. It is. You're right. Shift is creative and fun. I would have loved for Shift to be in it. However, we just weren't able to connect. But it was completely an idea that she came up with. I kind of picked it up from there, and we went into it. So
Okay. Well,
what?
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I will. So I will be back later tonight. It has nothing to do with the people in the contest. It has nothing to do that I was afraid of them or anything. I just had an issue with the panel it was going to be hosted on. And I
Well,
just thought
that is a person from the contest,
right, and
OTW.
I just thought it was an unfair thing.
Okay.
I don't want to stop it. I don't think it's trash, and I'm not going to show my work because of that. I'm just saying I don't want to be considered for the contest.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Thank
Every
you.
contestant has that right, so
Thank you.
it's all voluntary. All right. Well, that works. So we'll see you tonight at the pre-show then. OTW, did you want to come up? You were in the back too. I dropped. Oh, never mind. I got you on Telegram. Okay. So I have OTW. Um, Landry and Moose, I'm sure, know where to send their links. You can send it to me or OTW, and I'll connect with each one of you individually. Cynthia's thing we're going to show here in the pre-show. OTW has his own project, so just TML. I'll get TMLs to you. All right. Before we get back to cow and chicken, sometime tonight, I'm not sure when, because what I'm probably going to do is open an evening stream and then just keep it going until 9 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be going at least an hour before the show, maybe even a few hours before. So at some point tonight, check in here. We'll do the pre-show. I'll hold Cynthia's video till like 8 maybe, 8 p.m. Eastern, for those that want to see it. So I guess show up here an hour before. We'll hang out here. We'll look at videos. We'll play and get excited. Then we'll all go over to OTW's. We'll do the contest, and then we'll come back here for an after show. That's what the night looks like. And the contestants are going to be the Machine Lies and Zephyr of Voxel, me and producer Moose, mostly producer Moose. I'm giving creative feedback and creative support. We did the brainstorming together. Landry and Joe Cool, and OTW and Jack Talcott. So those are our contestants. Come and see their work today. We put a lot of hard work into this, and there was something else that was... Oh, and there's a surprise judge, too. That's supposedly some big person. So come and find out who that is. I guess that's all I have on the contest. Come here. OTWs at 9 p.m. Eastern. Back here. All right, let's get back to cow and chicken. It sounds like a Disney movie. good photo. Oh, hello. See, that's what I'm talking about with Frank. They start out mellow, but they never stay that way. He packs so much life into his songs. This could turn into a full-blown pedal dance. Oh, wow. Well, Maddie, oh, I didn't know that was I didn't know that was the same person. Yeah, Action's been hanging out here lately. I didn't know that was the same person you were talking about. Maddie, do you have a let me check his channel. If you ever want to come and like show stuff on here, I would love that. Guitar and karaoke. Wow. Oh my God. This is very cool. I'm going to drop Maddie's channel. He does all kind of cool stuff. Hang on, let me grab it. All right, 1 second. Here you go, Action Slacks Music. Give him a like and subscribe. Oh, oh, Action Snacks. Okay, I get it. Why don't we have him as a segment on our morning talk show that Shift and I are producing, or having produced for us? That'll be rolling out when, Shift? Like, you never know. Maybe even tonight. The morning talk show at night. So we're recruiting for that as well. If you want to be a segment, get with us and we can work you in. It's going to have a format and regular segments, and we're going to have people on the street with their cameras giving us man on the street reports, all kind of stuff. So come and be a part of that too if you want. All kind of creative things happening here. All right, I guess that seems... I think we had a good stream. Oh, Lord. All right, anything else? Otherwise, I'll wind down and get ready for tonight. Oh, well, I mean, I'm co-hosting. Are you gonna? You're not even in the contest. Because if we were gonna have it here, me and Landry were gonna co-host. But then we could have brought you on as a co-host. But I wonder if we have it at OTWs, if it's gonna be, if we can still do that, or if it's just gonna be simpler to just keep it with one co-host. And we're also trying to get that KFC deal for Frank. For his chicken music. we need some vehicle to get cow and chicken to the world, and Frank made some KFC gospel music, so we thought that would be a perfect crossover. But yeah, we'll talk at our next mandatory meeting, which will probably happen tonight, right, on the stream? Okay. I'll see you then for that. All right, everybody. Don't let me waste any more of your time. You have a contest to get ready for. I have a contest to win. Let's not waste any more of this glorious Sunday. And I normally end with some very peaceful start your day music, but today I think it calls for something special. We're going to end with our beloved classic. Let's all share a little sip of cherry soda pop. Bye. Take care. I'll be out later before the contest. See everybody then.